brand new banger.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I can dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels. And he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy, and, you know, you got the Big Red Machine who wants to fight him, and Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you.
Oh,
Man,
shit.
He collapsed with the kick.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick. It was the
And he's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he
There he
goes.
goes.
Oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were in the table.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly. Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb and the bomb ball.
That is gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is fucking Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's Wrestling with Knuckleheads. We in the building. What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year's, the first episode of the year. For the Wrestling with Knuckleheads, and we got some shit we gotta talk about. You know what I'm saying? When DJ comes, I know there's gonna be a lot of shit that we gonna talk about because, you know, he sent me some stuff about, you know, bookers. You know, somebody made a good argument that Tony Khan was the worst booker this year, and he has some good points. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, 2025 has passed us by, and we're in 2026. They had one Monday Night Raw so far, one SmackDown, and we gonna evaluate whether that's a good change, a bad change, or some loose change. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we do it in these streets. But before we get to all that shit, what's going on, everybody? It's the Loki. We hungry. You damn right we hungry out here. Shit. I'm over here. Somebody told me they were gonna make some soup. I said, you better make some soup with some pork chops. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't never laugh. You ain't never laugh.
oh shit. We got the man, the myth, the legend himself, the beginning of the year. Mr. Lay has come back because he got something to say. What's
As
going
always,
on?
I come through. As always, I come through and I come bearing gifts. The gifts is the truth about the landscape of pro wrestling. I have, and the toe knows this issue. I have sadly lost the passion for watching the one I grew up on the most, which is WWF, WWE now. I've lost the passion for watching it, for putting up with it. At this point, it's putting up with it. You know what I'm saying? It sucks.
Yeah,
But I digress and go back. Folks, great to be back. Love you guys. I've been away, have a family, kids, got to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Been working, been busting my ass, been a father, husband, all that fly stuff. You know what I'm saying? My amazing wife is always supportive, telling me to get on, but I'm like, we have a lot of stuff to do. So it's not that I don't want to be on, it's that life is life.
He hasn't been on camera, but he's been around this whole time. Trust me.
I have, yeah. Me and Toe was discussing in length about the lack of entertainment value, wrestling, especially creativity in WWE. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's disappointing when a product you grew up on disappoints you so much. Like one of the very first things I want to get off, you know what I'm saying? I probably won't be on it for long, but I want to get off my chest real fast. Is they're turning on Jey Uso. If you know anything about this channel, and you know mine, Told and myself's opinion on Jey and how it should have been handled, but Jey got where he needed to be. All of a sudden, people turned on him for whatever reason. You people, wrestling fans are way too fucking fickle for their own good, especially WWE fans. Way too fucking fickle for their own good. You seriously are telling me that this dude literally busted his ass in the tag team division, and him, his brother, the New Day, and a handful of teams brought the division back up? Which to the point was you would watch the beginning of a pay-per-view to watch that match, and then you would sit through it till the end match to possibly be good. But you knew the first match was going to be a classic. And now this is the same guy that through the pandemic, it was literally Paul Heyman, Roman, and him getting you through the pandemic. And on the other side, on Raw, it was Sasha, it was Bayley, you know what I'm saying? A couple other people, but it was literally those five individuals got WWE through the pandemic and then some. You know what I'm saying? So this is the guy you're going to turn on. The guy that legitimately got over on his own, organically, and apparently WWE has a problem with that. We've seen with Zack Ryder. We've seen everybody else has done it before. You know what I mean? Congratulations to Matt Cardona for coming back, but also I don't think they're going to handle you well. Look at Rusev. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else that came back, Aleister Black. I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole other discussion. Yeah, so it's just, I don't understand turning on him. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Apparently people still go to the stadiums and see him, and everybody's still yeeting, but is everybody online is upset?
It's mind-boggling, bro.
I'm trying to figure out why are you upset? Because at one point I remember their thing was selling merch. He does that. Their thing was do the fans connect? He does that. Do they love when he wins a championship? Check that box off as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what am I missing? People talking about, he blows up in matches. I've seen plenty of mega stars blow up in matches. It happens. And told myself we're discussing, in an actual fight, you're going to get tired. Take it from me, a guy who's done MMA, a guy who's done Muay Thai, a guy who's done boxing. After like 2 or 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying, of consistent throwing hands, you're going to get tired. Unless your cardio is Nick Diaz or Nate Diaz, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
And even them, they sweating and they fucking breathing heavy.
Absolutely. So the Jey hate is annoying me. 2, this one is one of my favorites. The Cena run was absolute utter garbage. That shit was high-level trash.
You giving it a lot of credit.
You know what I'm saying? That was hot garbage on a hot New York summer day that hasn't been moved since Tuesday, and now it's Sunday. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what I'm saying? Like, nothing about it was fun. The matches were garbage. People are not even trying to give credit to shit. The shit was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's not come over here and say, he had a match with AJ. It's AJ Styles. Yeah. That's AJ Styles. once again, AJ makes a match. He's like the Bret Hart, you know what I'm saying, or the Eddie, or the Angle, or the Benoit. I know Benoit's, you know what I'm saying, but they make the match better because they're opposite the other person, making them look good.
And that's the argument we made for Edge, and that's gonna be the argument for Cena all the fucking time.
I mean, you guys have been here for me to explain the Edge conundrum, and it goes exactly for Cena, and it goes for Dominic, and I'll get to him eventually. But it goes to Cena too.
Yeah.
It goes to Cena too. He's not good. He's just paired with good people. And in case you don't understand the Edge argument, there was the SmackDown 5 plus Edge. You understand that? If you were around for that era, you understand what I'm saying? There was the SmackDown 5, because they loved 6 SmackDown 6, including Edge. He was never good. Christian was better than Edge from beginning to end. And if you ever seen TNA, when he was Captain Charisma, Christian Cage, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Cena run, the heel turn, trash. People like to say that, he needed to be a heel. Clearly he didn't, because when Roman turned heel, look where it led to. The most profitable moments for WWE, I'm going to say WWF ever.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I'm just gonna, repeat what John Cena said to Roman, to John Cena. When they gave Roman the heel moniker, he honored it and used it properly.
Yeah.
When they gave Cena the heel moniker, he took it as a downgrade. Remember when he said that shit to Roman about the United States Championship? Oh, what happened, Mr. Cena?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That motherfucker used that shit like if it was a downgrade, like if it was a punishment.
Favorite thing is during the whole run, put nobody over.
Nope.
At this point, you can bring anybody from NXT and you can put somebody over. You did it. You wrestled a bunch of people that you knew, old friends, right? And then you lose in the most pathetic fucking fashion ever with that dumbass fucking smile.
Yeah.
For anybody that says anything about that shit being whatever the fuck it is, it's stupid. You want to put Walter over? Out like a light.
You like
I don't know. Out like a light. Just no reaction. Just be knocked the fuck out. That's what we needed.
Yeah.
That's what we legitimately needed.
Yeah.
100%.
Because he was getting choked.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna tell you guys from experience of doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I have never once smiled before I was gonna pass the fuck out from being choked out. At no point did I think that shit was fun and entertaining.
Word. Unless you're wrapped around the beautiful girl's legs,
that's true.
There's no reason to fucking smile.
Unless it's some S&M shit that you appreciate. Hey, I'm with it. But other than that, no. It's another grown man choking you out.
Yeah.
No, not a fan. Not a fan. So that run was garbage.
And the fact that people sit there and defend it,
yeah,
it fucks with me.
No, absolutely.
It fucks with me a lot. Because you want to sit here and say you're a wrestling fan, but you don't defend wrestling. You're defending. You're a Cena fan, and there's a difference between being a person fan and a fan of the sport.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because you do anything to make what Cena does seem legit. Like Tony Roberts always says, if I tell you to find brown, you'll find beige and call it brown, just so that way your world still exists. You are a Cena fan. You think Cena's the GOAT, and you'll find any excuse to make it seem like Cena's the GOAT. Like, it was poetic that this guy smiled and tapped out. It was like, cool. If this was a movie, maybe we would have got that because the story would have told us some shit about him and why he was smiling. But this is a wrestling match. This is supposed to be a sport, right? That's what people call it, a sport. And it's supposed to also be entertainment. Now, what do all these wrestling fans say about Eddie Guerrero and Shawn Michaels and all these other wrestlers? They could tell a story in the ring and yada, yada, yada. Well, what happened? you're getting choked out and you can stop doing what you're doing, sit there for a couple minutes and smile and tap out.
Mm-hmm.
You're not in the arm bar. You're not in a fucking octopus hold. You're not in a twister. You're not in none of them other shits that is just painful. You're in something that literally incapacitates you.
Yep. Yep.
And then people have the balls to be like, oh, well, you don't know what the plan was and we do here, so you can't say no. No. I can tell you this shit don't look real. Just like how nobody is in the White House fucking in Congress, you know, writing up these bills, but they still got a lot of shit to say when ICE does something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same people that are telling us we can't say shit because we don't know what's happening in the back with Cena. They the ones want to have this argument go anywhere. We can take this argument anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like this is bullshit. I don't agree with the fuck ICE is doing. I'm just saying y'all motherfuckers is using the wrong arguments for this shit. You know damn well that when Bret Hart and Stone Cold are coming out saying y'all motherfuckers acting like actors and not like wrestlers, there's a problem.
And these are two guys that if you've seen that double turn,
yeah,
you know they know what they're talking about. That double turn was fucking flawless when they double turned.
Yeah.
And that was Bret's most charismatic promos because he was talking from the heart. And make no mistake, I would always say this, and Toe knows this. Bret Hart on the mic was garbage until that time.
Yeah.
He was not charismatic. He was the excellence of execution in the ring, not on the mic. I'll tell you right now, but when he turned heel and he was talking about how much he hates the U.S., that shit was genuine. And I ain't talking about the R&B singer either. I'm talking about it was genuine, baby. Because he came from a place, like everybody says in wrestling, you have to be you and dial it up to 11. But the problem is nowadays is everybody wants to be the cool guy or the badass, and they're neither.
Yeah, because now everybody thinks that the cool guy is just the quiet guy that has a nice fucking entrance music. Because that's what passes for a character nowadays, entrance music.
So now, when I'm me saying that, it segues me to Dominic Mysterio.
Aha. What a
hot
fucking
garbage.
Yeah. And
I'm going to tell you right now, everybody likes to say, I'm sorry to cut you off, Joe. Everybody likes to say that he has progressed tremendously as a wrestler, an actual physical wrestler, and as a personality. I will bring up some points, and I'm going to edge you guys, all puns intended, like I did to a certain individual that came on the podcast once, and I'm going to destroy your Dominic love and explain to you why he's trash. So, his heat, the heat that he has, right? This natural heat that he got, right? Not like Kurt Angle got it when he was just being a cunt. Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
He just came in, he was forcing the 3 eyes. That is natural heat. Chris Jericho, Ayatollah Rock and Roller, natural heat. The Rock literally turned over and got natural heat.
Yeah.
Okay, Roman, natural heat. And then it became like, yo, I don't know, man, I think this is the coolest cat in the room. But we spoke about that before in length between Jericho talking about just let Roman be Roman.
Yeah.
Now with Dominic, the problem is, first of all, you look like a wet noodle all the time. Apparently, the PC does not have a gym. Meanwhile, you're turning out guys like Trick Williams, who's clearly jacked, Carmelo Hayes, I'm going to him eventually, who's truly jacked, Dragunov. I mean, I could just start naming guys. The dude that's coming up now to the main roster on Raw, I always forget his name. The African guy. Obafemi. Obafemi. Do you think the weight room does not exist to you? Your father came back jacked when it came to WWE. So, but that's beside the point. The heat that he got was between Rhea Ripley and his father. They hate the hat for him because he was talking shit about his father and because he kept doing Rhea Ripley greasy.
Yep.
That's the heat. Just bring that together. Realize that it has nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
It's separate entities that are bringing it together. Then in the ring, you want to talk about botchmania. You guys love saying that shit.
Yeah.
You fickle wrestling fans, you WWE fans, or anybody else. First of all, take him to New Japan. They'll boom him out the ring.
Word.
So, Dominic, no charisma, no wrestling skills, literally living off Eddie Guerrero's shadow. And that's disrespectful to Eddie because Eddie had it all.
And the crazy shit is, it's a bunch of people that don't really know Eddie as a wrestler.
Yeah.
That's saying this.
Yeah. They have no idea anything about Eddie. They don't know what Eddie went through. They don't know how Eddie was. And then he WWE's using this angle to like put him over. I get it, you know, because of that ladder match they had for the custody, but he's nowhere near Eddie.
Yeah, but
he's not. He's really not good.
Because not for nothing, not to cut you off, but just going with the whole basic Eddie and China thing.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we loved Eddie and China is because we were rooting for Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
And everything Eddie did, we enjoyed it. Like Eddie was the character that was like, he was the irresistible force. And him doing that shit with China is nothing like what Dominic did with Rhea. And that's why you can't compare the two, because it was Rhea that held the heat and the momentum down with him and Dominic. Because like Lay said, it was Rhea that was going against Ray that stole Dominic from Ray. So Ray was a child and she turned him into a man. And then we just got the copycat story where Liv. So like I was saying, it was like it's a complete opposite with Rhea, because Rhea was the one who was fighting Ray and took Eddie and took Dominic from Ray and turned Dominic from a child into a man, supposedly.
Exactly. Yes. Eddie was already a man.
Yeah. Eddie was the guy we wanted to be, going after the girl we wanted to get.
It's funny because Eddie in reality made China more appealing.
Yeah.
With his charisma.
And breaking down that wall, and we actually get to see China's personality. It made China look even like you said, it made China look even better. It was like, damn.
Absolutely,
like not for nothing, this girl is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
And then Rhea did it for Dominic, but the problem is Dominic is lacking with it. He doesn't have an eighth of what Eddie has.
Yeah. And
I say has because Eddie, even not being alive, still has it.
Yeah. And
you know
with the Liv Morgan thing, they just copycatted the story and just gave it to Liv Morgan.
Yeah, copy and paste. Yeah, it's like, don't copy my homework, but don't do it exactly the same.
Yeah.
You did.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Who is the most hated man in the history of the WWE Hall of Fame inductions?
Oh, out right now?
No. Out of all of the WWE inductions, who got booed the most? I'll give you a hint. It's not a wrestler.
I can't recall. I can't recall.
Trish Stratus's husband.
Oh.
Does that mean he is the GOAT? Do we have to give him credit for being naturally getting heat?
Word. You're right. You're right.
You put somebody who doesn't deserve to be with a woman that everyone wants, they're going to get hated on.
Absolutely correct, yes.
Easiest thing to do.
It's easy. Simple.
I guarantee you, if there was a top 10 model sitting right here, there'd be plenty of motherfuckers in the chat talking shit about me.
Absolutely. Why she with him?
Yeah.
But then also on the other side, there'd be a lot of women like, what is he doing that he has her?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, legitimately. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. Give me one moment.
No,
I'm
do
sorry.
your thing. And and not for nothing. It's, is there a progression from when he first started to now? Yes. When it comes to his comfort being in the ring, because I used to fucking yell at the TV that he was smiling like he was a little boy, like so giddy to be there and shit like that on TV. That doesn't happen no more. He has taken control of himself and whatever character he thinks he has in the ring. Yes, there is an improvement there. But like Lay likes to say, there's still areas where shit ain't as clean as it used to be. And now when it comes to things like that, yeah, they lowered the schedule down a lot for these wrestlers and traveling and all that, which is a good thing for them. But you have to remember, back in the day, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Ric Flair wrestled maybe 200-300 times before they saw each other on TV. So they knew each other inside out. When they wrestled on TV, everything was almost damn near perfect. That level of comfort with each other and being around each other so much is like incomparable, because you could see that even people that are best friends, when they're wrestling, they fuck up some shit here and there, because I'm pretty sure they're trying to pull shit out their ass right the day before. They haven't practiced nothing, and we should not be seeing that. Like, everybody wants to talk about Unreal. Oh, I don't like the fact that we have Unreal because it puts you behind the curtain and all that. Yo, we've been going behind the curtain for so long that President Jack Tunney was a storyline. Eric Bishop was a storyline. Vince McMahon was a storyline. They're always telling those secrets. They're telling the secrets to us because wrestling is a con. And the best way to con someone is to think that you're letting them know the secrets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the secret is that wrestling is not supposed to look like a show.
Yes.
And that's what they're doing now. When it comes to Dominic, it looks like there's a show with Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree. That looked like, yo, let's get to our spot. This was a dance, and if this was on Broadway, that would have been a perfect performance. But since it's in the squared circle, live in front of 15,000 people and on TV, and it's supposed to be sports entertainment, that shit was horrible.
Yeah, I agree with you. It got away from it being a fight to it being a performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because going back to Bret Hart and Stone Cold, they did the double turn through wrestling. There was no verbal communication. There was no storytelling throughout the match with people yelling at somebody. And the announcers weren't even in on it. It was 100% wrestling, and you saw Bret Hart snap and try to hurt Stone Cold.
Absolutely.
And Stone Cold show his toughness.
Yes.
And that's how the good guy turned into the bad guy, and the bad guy turned into the good guy, because now we feel sorry for the bad guy because the good guy is going overboard and somebody needs to stop the good guy now. You see how that is a story without even being verbalized or
Absolutely.
Before the match even started. In the match itself, that's what we saw.
It's funny. It's a classic comic book story. Like it's a superhero facing against an anti-hero, and then he sees him as this, and he keeps beating on him, and the anti-hero's like, yo, I'm not gonna fight back, dog. He's just going, you don't have to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
You have to kill me. That's it. You have to murder me. All of a sudden, you're sympathetic. So the anti-hero is like, yo, he's not fighting back. He goes, yo, because in my mind, we're on the same side.
Yeah.
I do things way different than you do.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do it in the sense of the Punisher, Captain America. Captain America was beating on the Punisher, and the Punisher goes, yo, I'm not gonna fight you. You know what I'm saying? I get what you do, but you don't get what I do, even though you're a soldier. We're both soldiers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't, and you're sympathetic to the Punisher at that point. He was also like, damn, this nigga want to fight Cat back. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's classic. A lot of wrestling is classic comic book tropes or classic graphic novel tropes. Anti-hero, hero. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And that's why Batman will not kill the Joker.
Yes.
Because the same way how Superman killed the Joker in Injustice, and then
Yes.
said, "Well, I have to take over the planet because you people aren't." It's like once you tapped into that one bit of selfishness and that rage, it opens up the floodgates.
By the way, that Superman is a long time coming, and I appreciate that Superman more than most people. Because Superman has that. I'm sorry, we just turned to the comic book thing. I haven't been on this one the comic book one in a while, so I'm gonna get my licks in.
Yeah, get it all out. Get it all out.
That is one of my favorite iterations of Superman because it makes sense. Like you don't value life, so I'm gonna value it for you. It's like if everything Justice League Unlimited when it went to the Ultimate Lords, where Batman is telling Batman, if you make smaller crimes serious, then they will appreciate the other crimes more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they will make smaller crimes that excessive, where the point is now if you do a bigger crime, be like, nah, I'm not trying to fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when that dude was not talking about not paying the bill, then the cops showed up, but then Batman looks at the other Batman and goes, "Mom and Dad will be proud," and he goes, "Shut up," and just drives off. Once again, morality plays into wrestling as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is your moral code? That was damn near the whole thing with the Bloodline storyline.
Yeah.
Like, yo, is Roman right? Is Roman wrong? Is Roman right? Is Roman wrong? But then again, you're following Roman. So are you wrong for following him, or are you just following family? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what made it compelling.
Exactly.
Because even Roman had a compelling argument. Roman was like Thanos. Where, Thanos wiped out half the universe.
Mm-hmm.
But his argument to do it was kind of like, well, I mean,
there's legitimacy to arguments.
Yeah.
Like Roman goes, yo, how long did I put up with people's shit when they try to push me, put blue contacts in my eyes?
Yeah.
And now I'm me. Now this is me. And now you accept me. Fuck y'all.
And even when Sammy was protesting the way Roman did, and he goes, "I let you in my family, and you don't say nothing. You're not gonna fight for this. You're not gonna." It's like, wait a minute. Roman does have passion for this, for his fucking family and everything he's doing here. Like this. So all right. So he's just not a power hungry son of a bitch. He's legitimately doing this for his family, and he sees Sami Zayn as family, and that's why he's so mad that Sami's not even gonna fucking argue.
Absolutely. It's like he elevated everybody in that family. Everybody was main event. The Usos, Solo, Paul Heyman didn't need to, Sammy, like whoever touched Roman at the time got the main event rub. John Cena. That's how it's done. That's how you get the main event rub. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's like, whoever I touch is fucking gold now. Look, that match you had with Buddy Murphy, right? And he wasn't even the tribal chief yet. Buddy goes, yo, I appreciate Roman Reigns putting me over. Because that could have been a squash match. Yeah. Because Roman had the power at that time. He was like, no, let me and Buddy have a match.
Yeah. And
he shined.
The horrible part with that is after that match or during that feud, Buddy Murphy was with Seth Rollins. And he went nowhere.
So I want to get to Seth in a minute. But right now I want to go to Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah. We'll put a
button Carmelo Hayes was one of my favorite spots in NXT.
Yes.
Because Carmelo Hayes had this Shawn Michaels kind of quality to him. Like you saw it in him. Like he had this whole charisma and this thing about him. And Tony myself spoke about it. The way it should have happened on the main roster is he should have debuted, had a couple of matches, won a secondary title run away, mostly the IC title, mirroring the fact that, remember, Shawn Michaels goes, I like Carmelo Hayes. He said it before he started running NXT.
Yeah.
Mirrors that, right? Then, has a lazy run, loses. Then, apparently had a program with Cody. I was kind of in and out of wrestling right here.
Yep.
So, what is it?
No, I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, so he had a program with Cody. Like a thing with Cody. So the thing what you do is you have him have a match with Cody at WrestleMania. Now, he doesn't win, but he takes Cody to the limit, which is very easy to do because Cody's trash. But if you structure the match properly, you have him push him to the limit to the point where everybody goes, he's the main event player. We've seen this before. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Especially at WrestleMania.
They did it with the Warrior.
They did. Carmelo Hayes is dynamically incredibly better than Warrior will ever be, that he wants to be. And you couldn't do that for Carmelo Hayes to the point where Carmelo Hayes, the next night on Raw or SmackDown, whatever fucking brand he's on, he was like, yo, I took Cody to the limit. What do y'all got for me? And you put a program with somebody that's high profile, you know what I'm saying, that's probably on that same level, and then you get him that title at SummerSlam. He goes through a whole program with somebody, right? And it's brutal. And out of it, he goes, yo, Cody, now I can take the title from you.
Yeah. And the sad shit is, it almost looks like they waited until they called up Trick Williams to have Carmelo Hayes be the United States champion.
Yeah.
Which people were talking about that shit for fucking a while now. They're probably gonna reignite the fucking rivalry between Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. Which is once again it's bullshit, because shit like this, like somebody put up a post going, what was the point of having Obafemi lose the title to Ricky Saints, and then just have him win it back and then vacate the title? It's posts like that make me go, this is why people think wrestling is fake.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason why there's so many people in this world that when you say you're a wrestling fan, they give you shit for it.
Yeah.
Because they see the bullshit and it's like, how can you deal with the bullshit? And we have to make excuses for it, and there should be no excuse. You did not need Obafemi to be an NXT champion to fight Cody Rhodes. You don't need for Carmelo Hayes to wait for Trick Williams to become United States champion. Because think about this shit, Lay. Carmelo Hayes is the United States champion for a while, and he's showing he's one of the best on the roster. The quickest way to get Trick Williams up there is then you bring him in.
Mm-hmm.
You don't start the feud. His first fucking feud is now with Trick Williams, or his second feud is with Trick Williams. There's so much of a rush now that's happening. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
And the way they're producing their matches and shit, like people, there was the other post with fucking Braun Strowman and CM Punk, and I turned around and said, I don't take those drugs, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're talking about how that match was a classic Bret Hart moment match.
Yeah, and him and Braun Breaker, I was like, did you see the match? That shit was hot trash.
Yo, I'll keep it a buck with you, Lay. In the beginning, I'm like, this is the wrong way to do it, because CM Punk is not a technical wrestler. I said, I was watching it. I'm telling Show this. He's not a technical wrestler. This is not Bret Hart wrestling. I don't know why he's doing this. Braun Strowman should be overpowering him with the shit that he's doing. And then in the middle of the match, I'm like, okay. In my head, I'm like,
Braun Breaker.
Right. Yeah. I'm
with
like,
3
all right.
pins.
Word. I'm like, all right, this match is starting to pick up a little bit. It's the beginning of the match. Braun Breaker's starting to do his thing. Let's see what Braun Breaker could do. And as soon as that happens, here comes the fucking Vision. Here comes the Mexicans. And everybody's out of the shit. Now Braun Breaker jumps off the top rope, puts CM Punk through a table, and immediately after that, CM Punk pins him with the 1, 2, 3. How do you get put through a table and you go to sleep somebody and he's knocked out? After he already done kicked out of the go to sleep twice.
That's another thing. Do finishers matter anymore?
I guess not.
Should it be called finishers, or they should be called in betweens?
At this point, they should be called spots.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should be called spots, because that's all they are for. Here goes their spot, because now this guy's going to kick out of it, or this guy's going to do some shit. It's almost shocking now when someone wins with their finisher.
Very true. Very true. Very true, yeah. So Carmelo Hayes should have been a champion before Let's see if the slow progress happens and makes good on it. It probably won't because it's probably been shit. Now, on to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, in the ring, I will never say anything bad about Seth Rollins. The man can go, you know what I'm saying? But you know what he's not? Charismatic. He's not a good promo guy. He's not what everybody wants to put him out to be. His promos are ass.
Yeah.
Pretty trash.
As much as you want, he's not going to be Shawn Michaels. He's not going to be Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart.
Not that I'm saying. In the ring, though, like I said, Bell to Bell, you know what I'm saying? He can go. But these personas he's been portraying, first of all, the first one when he came out after a while was the blatant ripoff of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
Call it what it is.
Yeah.
Then for a while, they tried to be every band leader he probably ever listened to. You know what I'm saying? The Doors, David Bowie, then his wife's clothing, which got weird. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, him and his wife are into that kind of shit. That's cool. That's what they do. He's just, and then when he's pretty much turned into Roman, just not cool with the vision. That's a Roman deal with the bloodline.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't stay healthy enough for that. Roman said it. You want to be the workhorse. Then you broke.
Yeah, his body can't take it.
Yeah, you just can't. I'm saying it's like you're not built for the limelight. It's obvious.
Yeah. Every time he's been the guy to lean on, he crumbles.
Yeah. Literally, like his body physically crumbles. Remember when Roman told Cody, you know what I'm saying, you came here, your body gave up on you. Like your body legitimately said, oh, you're not that guy. Cody or Seth are not the guys. I know you people want them to be for whatever reason that you like these cornball ass niggas. I'm going to say it like that, these cornball ass niggas. You love cornball ass niggas. I'm going to tell you straight up. Niggas is trash. They're both cornball. They both don't have the charisma that you think they have.
Yeah.
You want them to. God, I don't know if it's the look or whatever it is about them, but they are not the guys.
And
there's a guy.
Yeah.
And he's going to Hollywood, but they're not the guys.
And and I think the reason why all these wrestlers love Cena so much is because he gave them the excuse to not try. Because that whole 5 moves of doom shit. Like everybody that I know that likes John Cena, the first thing out their mouth is, "Oh, the 5 moves of doom." Like that's their argument. And I tell them, like, listen, player, everybody has 5 moves of doom. It's just when they do it, because there's a psychology in the match of when they do it. Like, you think Ric Flair doesn't do the same 5 things every match? Like, watch a Sting match. He's gonna gorilla press slam someone 4 or 5 times. Like, that's his fucking thing. But he doesn't do it from start to finish.
No, spread out.
Yeah, like the rest of the match, he's doing regular shit. But then now you see these wrestlers now, and it's like, well, I got to get my shit together, so we're just going to go through the motions and get my shit in there.
Yeah.
Like, in all honesty, the top matches that Cena had in his tour were the AJ Styles match, which is basically turned out to be a montage of respect to the people they wrestled using their moves, and Cody Rhodes versus John Cena at SummerSlam, and that turned out to be how many times can I put you through a table before this match is over?
Yeah.
Like, think about that shit. We're not talking about actual matches.
No.
We're not sitting here going, oh, he had a banger of a match. And you can't say, oh, well, he's old and it's in his career, he missed his spot on. Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels. Ric Flair had to be damn near 97 years old when he wrestled Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, and he still fucking had it.
And Shawn broke his back, and then he came back.
Yeah.
And then he legitimately had a better run when he was younger.
Word.
Which is insane.
Yeah. He came back broken and had a better run.
Yeah.
Because the psychology in that shit is even better. Dude, I watched a YouTube video where The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels is breaking down their first Hell in a Cell match. And The Undertaker is pointing out, if you notice, every time I punch Shawn Michaels twice, he gives me 3 punches back. Because Shawn Michaels, the smaller, faster guy, he should be hitting me more.
Absolutely correct, yes.
It's the little shit like that people don't even think of that they're doing.
Yeah. That makes absolute sense, yeah.
Meanwhile, we're having arguments on if it's poetic. That makes sense to you?
It doesn't, brother.
These people were thinking about how many punches they're gonna throw at each other in an exchange. And they're we're talking about this man tapping out. Holy shit. You know something, Leon? I agree with you. I've been saying it. I think Jey Uso should have fucking had the John Cena retirement match. He should have had it, because you could have opened up a lot of floodgates with that. If he loses, he could have felt like, yo, I'm not the one no more, and that could have sparked his turn in attitude. I don't want to say a heel turn. I want to say his attitude changing. Because if you really think about it, the Usos are always going to be heels, but they're always going to be fan favorite heels. You know what I'm saying? So him just changing his attitude would have been nothing but success. If he beats Cena, then we could keep him in that upper echelon of star. But what did they do with Gunther? Now Gunther's fighting. Gunther's about to have a match with AJ Styles on Monday. But AJ Styles was tag team champion with a random tag team partner. And now all of a sudden he's wrestling Gunther. Why? Because Gunther retired Cena and made him tap like a little bitch? Like, why is Cena the one that's fucking... I mean, why is AJ Styles the one that's defending Cena? In all honesty, I should not be hearing from fans that Gunther should retire AJ Styles because he's retiring next year. He should retire Brock Lesnar. And then next thing I know, I see AJ Styles versus Gunther. What the fuck is going on here? Who's writing these stories? Is it the fucking fans or is it you guys? Because he went from being a tag team champion with Dragon Lee to now all of a sudden he's the guy on Raw that's going to stop Gunther?
Well,
he
by the
can
way,
do it, but why is this jump is phenomenal? Like, that's a major leap. That's a quantum leap.
That's that tag team championship with Dragon Lee was probably one of the most dumbest shits I've ever seen. I was also makeshift tag teams annoying me.
Yeah.
No, just to put you together.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with AJ Styles and Gunther. What's wrong with it is the fact that AJ Styles is standing up for Cena. So Cena's a grown man. Cena ain't never stood up for nobody. There's literally a fucking segment where Ryback helped Cena out. The next week, Cena was nowhere to be seen, and then Cena blamed Ryback for being too much of a bitch and needing help. You remember that shit where Cena's sitting there going, "Oh, you see, because you want to bitch and cry that no one's here to help you. No, nobody's supposed to help. I never had no help." Meanwhile, everybody and their mother comes out to help your ass. Mm-hmm. Everybody and their mother comes out to defend Cena when he does something fucked up.
Oh, so I see. He said he stood up for Matt Cardona. Let's not do that, Chief. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go.
He stood up for Matt Cardona to open up the door when they kicked his ass out.
You remember that he buried Zack Ryder and properly got him out of the main event picture during that. Like Zack
Ryder.
Zack Ryder was literally on the cuffs of being on the main event scene. Then he had the program with Cena, like everybody else has, like the Nexus. And what happens? Failure.
Yeah.
Because Cena could not be threatened by anybody else.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yep. I also remember
during the King feud.
Yeah. I also remember they got rid of Mr. Kennedy and Mister
Uh-huh.
Kennedy at the time was becoming very hot.
Well,
He just won the
that was a duel thing between
Cena and Orton.
Cena and Orton.
Yep. And I always loved how once someone became champion and Cena was available, they lost it instantly.
Yes.
Instantly, they lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
So everybody that's a Cena fan that loves his Cena run forgets that there is bodies behind him that didn't excel because of Cena.
Yeah.
And Cena is not a good wrestler. Cena's best promo work was when he was a doctor, the doctor of thugonomics. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was his best work. After that, when he became the Marine, the superhero, the Super Cena, it was garbage. Because you knew he was not going to lose.
And the crazy shit is, I was saying this a couple weeks ago that the idea for the thugonomics shit came from Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
So I right now am led to believe that everything that this man has done has been given to him.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why they don't write his promos is because if you let someone speak to him, they can shut down his whole argument.
Yeah.
So they basically say, this is what they're going to tell you, and you can say whatever you want back to them. Because I guarantee you, there's no writer in the history of Nickdom that would ever go, this is where you turn around to Roman Reigns and say, this is a promo, son.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants? Isn't the first rule of writing a promo you don't make your opponent look bad? Because then why would I want to watch you guys wrestle?
Yeah, but that's Cena.
This man, every single person, except for The Miz, this man has come up with a smart ass fucking comment to try to bury someone while they're talking. And he couldn't do it to The Miz because The Miz grinded harder than anyone else did to get to his spot. We all know how Lay feels about The Miz. You know, but
I tell you right now, I will never fight The Miz's promo work. The man on the mic is very few that can really match that.
yeah.
He's one of those guys that I was on toe. He can make a feud through the mic.
Yeah.
Everybody says Cody does that. He can't. He's trash. Stop that. So if I'm telling you that The Miz can do it and Cody can't, I want you to understand, because I don't fuck with The Miz, but I can respect what The Miz does.
Yeah.
I don't respect shit Cody does.
Yeah.
I respect his father. I respect his brother.
You know, not for nothing, I kind of like the Stardust character more than the Cody Rhodes character.
Well, you know what I liked about the Stardust character? He looked like he was having fun until he just seemed like he just got tired of it.
Yeah, because at that time his father passed.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, so I mean, like I get it.
I get
like,
it.
You would
I
be
get
like,
that.
yo, yeah, let me honor my father and shit. But then, yo, listen, someone lost it. I lost my father. Like we know what it's like to lose people, and we know what it's like to want to honor people. So this isn't a dig on Cody, but
no,
you got the chance to be the Nightmare, and we don't have no hard times promo. We don't have no flair for the gold.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the Infinity War Endgame WrestleManias are because of the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone could have been in that spot that Cody was in, and it would have been just as big.
Mm-hmm.
You put Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair, you can't say anybody would have been in that spot and have been
absolutely correct.
Because Dusty Rhodes made that just as big as Ric Flair did.
Absolutely.
And this is where I'm like, yo, Cody, we need you to step up and be this person that you think you are.
Yeah.
We need everyone to step up and be the person they think they are.
Yeah.
Because right now, you want to talk about Triple H and the black and gold, and Finn Balor was the rock and roller, and that was the biggest shit we had in NXT, and he's being handcuffed to Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
And like, not for nothing, if you let Finn Balor go, Dominic Mysterio would have been a bigger fucking star. Look at X-Pac. All X-Pac did was stand around Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. And this motherfucker's a legend.
Mm-hmm.
He came back to the WWE and DX and was like, yo, this is what they showed me. And boom, and now he's being a degenerate like everyone else. You could have Dominic be an X-Pac.
Pretty much.
And let him go up from there, because X-Pac still had that storyline with Terry and Kane, because they were tag team champions at one point. He did his own thing after
And
DX.
He was part of the X Factor.
Yeah. He had his own thing going and all that. So it's not like he was just bandwagon jumping. This man, he did what he needed to do in the NWO. He did what he needed to do in DX, and he did his own thing. Where Dominic, you want somebody to learn under? Where the fuck is Finn Balor? Why is it that in this generation of wrestling, in order for someone to succeed, everyone needs to fail?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that when someone was a bad guy going for that title, they look like they can beat that person legitimately? Sid Vicious, when Sid Vicious was going for the championship, he was one of the fans' favorites.
Mm-hmm.
He was the Stone Cold before Stone Cold. People loved him, even though he was a bad guy. People loved him.
Yeah.
Earthquake, people like, yo, how can Hogan beat Earthquake?
Mm-hmm.
No one has ever, until Cena, no one has ever looked at an opponent and go, what the fuck is he wrestling?
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre should not be in a situation where he lost 8 straight matches and he's still getting a fucking title shot.
Yep.
He may be dry ass Drew, but the way he looks, he should not be getting bitched out by Cody.
Agree, yeah, totally.
The Undertaker has even beaten Hogan because they needed to show that The Undertaker was a dead man and it was unstoppable.
Imagine The Undertaker catching COVID. That would have been hilarious. That would have been ironically, that would have been funny. I'd have been like, Undertaker got COVID? What?
Damn, that's how bad COVID is.
That'd have been the storyline. You got COVID, nigga. Don't worry about me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, come on, man. You have there's so many more titles now than there was back in the day, and there's so little bit of relevancy in the roster. There's no way that we should be having people like Andrade leaving because no one's doing anything with them. Like, how do you not find something to do? And like, they were gonna put him in a tag team with Phoenix, but Phoenix was already in a tag team with his brother Penta, and it's not like Penta's in a situation where, well, we can't take him away from the singles competition because he's about to be world champion. No, he was just laying around wrestling the luchadors the same way that everyone else is. Like, yo, bro, you like wrestlers. I've heard what Maven and Devon say about how we say it's racism because
absolutely it's
because the minorities don't get pushed the way they want to.
That's true.
But you're telling me that it's not convenient that the Spanish man is wrestling the Spanish man, the black gangsters are the goon fools. Like, you come up with this shit yourself. Like, in all honesty, New Jack is the only one that said, you know, I'm gonna be a real nigga out here. Is that what happened? Like, our truth was legitimately a New Jack of his time.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a stereotypical I'm gonna be black guy. He was, I'm from the hood and I'm gonna be hood. Mm-hmm. And then he just found his way being funny because, I mean, that's how you transition into this world here. And you know, he's at that age where he could do what he wants and have fun with it. That's why we have fun with him.
Yeah.
But when then you have Crime Time and Shad Gaspar is doing a commercial where he's chasing a white boy down the hood because he made the wrong turn. I'm like, oh, that's
We need more of that in general.
Yeah, like that. That's that. What? What? Yeah, like Bad News Brown looked legitimate.
Yeah, he did.
You know,
Like,
and
he was a judo champion.
Yeah, gold medalist.
Yeah.
And the crazy shit is this, Leon. You know who Bad News Brown was wrestling? Hulk Hogan.
Who?
Bad News Brown was wrestling Hulk Hogan for that title.
He had a program. If the program, apparently the legend is a program, he was supposed to win the title from Hogan. And McMahon never intended on it. He just told him he was going to do it.
Yeah. Now he had the legitimate beef with well, I don't know if it was legitimate, but like he had an actual beef and real storyline with Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
You know? And this dude, like Ernie Ladd, big Ernie Ladd, he was another top star. Tony Atlas, top stars. Like these guys didn't even though Tony Atlas turned into fucking not Papa Shango,
Stop. We know.
Simba. He turned into Saba Simba and became a joke, but Tony Atlas was a top star with Rocky Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not saying we don't have athletes now that can do that, because we do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But where are they? Because not for nothing.
I mean, they're not making them anymore.
Yeah. Because not for nothing, Bobby Lashley in TNA was a monster.
Absolutely, yes. Yes, sir.
And he came to WWE to fuck Lana? And he's going. And
It wasn't until the Hurt Business. It wasn't until the Hurt Business.
Yeah. And then he went to AEW to beat up Ricochet again.
Well, no, I was going to talk about Ricochet, but I'll leave that alone for next time.
I mean, we could get it. We could get it all up in
Well,
there. Like, yo, we got
that I got.
let it out.
You know,
Let it out your chest.
I got. No, I'm saying because I know the Ricochet hate, but everybody's always talking about how he didn't develop or he didn't, and he's developing, and you don't like how he's developing, nigga. It ain't about how you like how his nigga's developing. It's about let him develop.
Yeah.
First of all, he's still top tier talent in the ring. Make no mistake. There's a lot of dudes out there that cannot touch Ricochet in that ring. They can't run like him. They're not as strong as he is. They're not as athletic as he is. People need to realize this. Yo, you're here in the ring, and I'm here. You want to talk shit about me? Yo, Carmelo Hayes is sensational, but he's not Ricochet.
No.
I'll tell you right now. I love Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
But after my money on watching an entertaining match and seeing somebody legit go, Ricochet. Ricochet will out-wrestle Carmelo Hayes 100 out of 10 times. And I'm going to base it on one thing. He'll do it on straight power.
Yeah.
Because we've seen him in Lucha Underground press slam Mil Muertes. If you know who Mil Muertes is, watch Lucha Underground, sensational. Look it up.
Yeah.
It's great stuff.
That's definitely
It's literally a comic book come to life. Like a luchador comic book come to life, and it's great. It's awesome.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And if anybody was realizing, trying to figure it out, Ricochet was Prince Puma.
Yeah.
I had a cousin of mine not knowing who it was, and I go, the tattoos are exactly the same. How do you not know body art? Is crazy to me.
Word.
You know what I mean? But yeah, he's coming into his own. Give the guy time.
Yeah.
You don't like it because you're used to him being quiet and not talking. And you don't like this version of him for the reason of you think it doesn't fit him. You don't know this nigga's personality. It's like if I come in here and the only thing I do is nod and shake my head. And then all of a sudden you get this from me. Like, I think this is trash. That sucks. Fuck that. Fuck your face. Fuck your mother's face. I feel like I should punch it down your fucking throat. You're like, wait, I don't like that from him because you don't know that's me.
Yeah.
Because all I've done is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I've done my whole career, my whole time on the podcast. All of a sudden I come out and I go, fuck you.
You start talking about
Fuck your
Edge.
mother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
See, so I like Ricochet. I like AW Ricochet better than, which is true. Because of Rick, that's coming, he's understanding that, and he's also finding his ground as a personality.
Yeah. Because the thing is this, though. Like, if you watch Ricochet on social media, before he went to AEW, he was a smooth cat. Like, I watch his TikToks all the time with the girls in the back, and this dude dressed the same way he dresses in AEW. He was fly. He was doing that smooth shit. He could dance. It's just some people are not talkers. They do action. And not for nothing, the way we grew up was, if you could do it, what you talking about it for? And Ricochet is not that old, is not that far from our age. You know what I'm saying? So he was probably that dude that was so cocky and quiet, like, all right. And then he just destroyed you with whatever he did. That could have been what we got from WWE, because we got that in NXT. With Velveteen Dream. I can do anything you can. He flips over the top rope and lands on the fucking floor. You do that?
That was a moment. People forget about that moment. That was a moment.
Word. And even Velveteen Dream was like, nah, all right, I'm gonna have to reevaluate this shit.
That's some superhero shit right there.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
Word. And in the WWE, it's all this, when you're supposed to be a baby face, it's all this fucking shaking babies and kissing hands and all this other shit that it's like, bro, you can be liked by being you.
Yeah.
You ever notice how everyone and their mother is them, but then when they turn heel, they just say stupid, like Batista as a good guy and Batista as a bad guy. The only thing he did different was call the fans stupid.
Yeah.
That's the only thing he did. He called the fans stupid, and now the fans are booing him. Now he's a heel.
Funny, because that's what I'm saying, is when you have somebody that all of a sudden is showing what they really feel, or they really like their actual legit instincts to react to people. And people were like, well, we don't like that. Nigga, it's not for you to like, nigga. It's me telling you the truth.
Yeah.
That's a problem. The problem is you're not allowing somebody to develop. And like I said before, the wrestling fans are so fucking fickle nowadays.
Word.
Horrifically fickle. That the moment something shifts that they don't like, fuck that. Well, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
I have a career. I'm doing it. I'm in the ring. You're watching me. Thank you for paying your money and doing what you're doing. But also, I'm being me.
Yeah.
Let me be me at any point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to talk about heat, like natural heat. When Ricochet went to AEW and started doing that, I was giving him shit for it because that's his character now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, your character is you're trying to be overly cool and you're trying to do this other shit. All right, cool. So I'm gonna give you shit for it because that's what you're supposed to do to his character.
Yeah. Supposed to recognize it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, when we talk about how he's doing the same thing in AEW that he did in WWE, that has nothing to do with him. That has everything to do with Tony Khan. When Ricochet was like, "Oh, you just went to AEW to lose to the Hurt Business again?"
Oh yeah.
And then win a mid card title and not do. That's a testament to how Tony Khan is treating him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a difference between letting him be his own character and booking him fucked up, and letting him do nothing and booking him fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to understand, it's a new title. You'll defend it, and hopefully, whenever the fucking hot mess that is because AW has a hot mess of the heavyweight title right now.
Yeah,
it's like eight niggas going for it at the same time, and you gotta be like, we gotta clear that shit the fuck up. I love AW, but holy fuck balls. The best thing about AW is Tony Storm. I will fucking fight anybody tooth and nail to it. That woman has legitimately, with that retro shit she does, fuck me sideways, bro. She is amazing with that shit.
Yeah.
And funny, Mercedes Moné is number 2, and I'm not saying that shit to piss people off, but the belt collector is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
When a woman can do it, and people have a problem with it, I'm with it.
Yeah.
Why can't a woman collect all the belts in wrestling?
Yeah. And
That should make perfect sense.
And the crazy shit is how the argument is like, oh, but she's winning titles that are insignificant. You tell me Ultimo Dragon's titles and how significant they were in WCW.
Dan Severn's titles, Kenny Omega's when he was doing it.
Yeah, like
so talk to me about really? Are they?
Right now in this era, Mercedes Moné has shed more light on more companies that are independent companies and more independent stars than anyone else that has collected belts.
Agreed. I couldn't agree more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't agree more. You know what I'm saying? I could not. Yeah, tell me. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is because it's a woman, but on top of it is I'm gonna throw the race shit out there and fight me tooth and nail, and I'm gonna point out that you're wrong because this is what I do, and I love disrespecting people. It's because she is a black woman.
Yeah.
A black woman collecting titles in a white industry is a bad thing.
Yeah.
To white people.
Word. See, but Leon, that's a character.
She's very arrogant. I'm sorry. Okay.
That's
so let me get this right. Hold up. Let me get this right. If I win multiple championships at the same time, and I'm arrogant about it, but you can't stop it, what does that mean? You're inferior to me.
That person.
I need you to understand how much better I am than you. Once again, wrestling dialed up to 10 the personality. This is what wrestling does. I need to make sure you understand that I'm always better than you. Every day of the week, 20 times on Sunday. You act like she books this stuff. She doesn't book it. They book it for her, and then she plays the role that they give her.
Yeah.
But she does it better, and this is what pisses you off. And that means she's doing it right. It's like any villain in a movie. They're like, he needs to die. That means he did his job. Or she did her job.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're very good at what they do.
Like, dude, sometimes a person's character is not going to be relatable in the beginning. So a lot of people are not going to like it. I don't like some of these characters in the beginning. But then when they warm up to it and they settle into their character, that's when it's like, okay, I can get it. Because Mercedes Moné is very arrogant. But didn't you just see her get pied in the face with a cake? Just yesterday on AEW Dynamite, she ran the ring. She said she's tired of disrespect, and they tripped her ass into a cake and cake all over her fucking face.
So in real life, she's disrespectful and arrogant. So you forget what a kayfabe is. Well, AEW doesn't have that real life shit that WWE has. Toni Storm literally is the same character everywhere she goes. I've seen her on interviews.
And not for nothing. How many times do they have to ask her about WWE?
Yeah.
Because I see the lives, and they always asking about Bayley or WWE doing this shit, if she's gonna go back or if she's doing that or this. It's always WWE. When you're trying to make it on your own and you're doing all this stuff successfully and people keep bringing up your past, at what point do you turn around and be like, yo, fuck y'all? And also, she is supposed to be that girl because she knows, like most of the divas or most of the women in this industry knows, every guy in there wants to fuck her. She's Sunny right now. All the ladies want to be her, and all the men want to be with her. You know what I'm saying? Remember that shit?
Yeah. So let me get this right. So if your moniker is Money Monet, you're supposed to be polite. Let me understand that. That's like a rapper being, my name is Money Mike. You expect me not to be arrogant? I'm sorry, am I misunderstanding something there? Or is that translating proper? How many rappers have arrogant attitudes? I don't know. I could be wrong.
Shit, but how do you feel about MJF? Because he's a dick the whole time also. He stays in character. He's a dick also.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's always an excuse for the male and female thing. Once again, Mercedes is a woman, and she's an also African American woman, so that makes her liable to not have that. She doesn't have the leeway to be arrogant.
Yeah.
Which is dumb, which is racist and stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A black woman can't be arrogant. Oh, she should be. Most black women should be very arrogant. I am physically better than you. Genetically wise, I'm better than you. Why wouldn't I be?
Word. And like we said, she's
Walked out of a
taking
company. So she walked out of a company and losing the titles. She walked out of a company that wasn't paying her respect for paying her and Naomi properly. You're not understanding that part. These women work as hard as the men, and they're not getting paid.
Well, yeah, and look at the shit that Belly got.
Black women being arrogant means that black women, or black individuals, or Hispanic, whatever, were superior athletically, genetically. Period. And other people like to act like they're not, like they are, but we are. We are physically. That's what we are. Is what it is. And the fact that you can jump on that trope in an industry where arrogance and superiority is a thing, you jump on it and you live on it. And you make money off of it, and you make a better life for yourself.
Yeah, but so Leon, let's break this down. Sasha Banks' WWE career in NXT, she was with Charlotte. You know, she was the boss. She won the NXT championship with Bayley. She main evented the Barclays Center with Bayley. They had the first ever Iron Woman's match with Bayley in Black and Gold. This is when NXT was better than WWE. She goes to the main roster immediately. She's wrestling Charlotte Flair, and every week she's winning and losing a championship.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't main event a WrestleMania, but Charlotte Flair has main evented multiple WrestleManias by this point. They beg and plead for them to become a tag team women's division. Her and Bayley win the inaugural tag team division, and when WrestleMania comes, they want to lose. They want them to lose the titles. What's going on, DJ?
Yo.
So they want the Sasha and Bayley to lose the championships. So they lose the championships and they walk out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't.
But were
come
you
back
there
for a while? Yeah.
Or were you there?
Yeah. She doesn't come back for a while. She comes back instantly. She's a fucking megastar because the fans love her. But what happens then? She goes back to being, I'm just gonna give you a title here or there. Because remember, there was a run where she couldn't successfully defend a women's championship at all.
Yep.
So then the pandemic comes. Sasha Banks and Bayley held the pandemic together with Roman Reigns.
And the bloodline.
Yeah.
And the bloodline.
Yes.
Can we agree on that? Like
Yeah.
it was literally Raw was them, and then the bloodline was SmackDown. And at that point, SmackDown was the show to watch.
Yeah.
Nothing against the ladies, but you were also like, yo, this family feud is cool.
Yeah. And then Sasha Banks and Naomi paid homage to Team Bad when they first debuted, become the tag team champions.
Mm-hmm.
You have two black women being the tag team champions, representing their culture. Naomi is finally getting the respect that she deserves.
Absolutely.
Because she wasn't getting much respect before she went to TNA.
Mm-hmm.
And now they want to fuck around, and all of that is for nothing. As
Absolutely.
a wrestler, protecting your identity, protecting your investment in this business, sometimes
Absolutely.
you have to
Which
turn
all of
around
them
and go,
do.
yeah. Sometimes you have to turn around and you go, you know what? This shit ain't for me.
Absolutely.
I can't do this because how many times are you gonna build me up to tear me down and make me a joke?
Yeah.
The women's tag team division has been a joke.
Yeah.
Until, I mean, ever since they lost those titles, it's been flip-flopped everywhere. They have to make brand new tag teams because they don't have enough tag teams to have that division. But when they have a serious tag team champion, there's no contenders. So she goes to AEW, right? She doesn't even go to AEW. She goes to the independent circuit. She's winning the New Japan Pro Wrestling Championship. You know, the Strongweight Championship. She's winning these other titles. She's building up her brand as Mercedes Moné. Now, if you're a promoter, you want Mercedes Moné, that Stardom, to be your champion because it gives light to your promotion.
Yep.
She signs a lucrative deal with AEW. What is the one thing that Tony Khan is notorious for? Try to be who you want to be here. We see it with everybody, whether it's a success or it's a failure. Who you wanted to be there, try to be it here. And Mercedes Moné was like, well, I want to be Ultimo Moné. I want to be the belt collector. That was not a hidden fact. That was not hidden. That was she wanted that. She wanted to be like Ultimo Dragon, holding all those titles. And she went around and she won the Rev Pro title. She won these titles, all these fucking titles, the Owen Hart Classic. She's holding belt after belt after belt. I would be arrogant also because I went from the major leagues, the New York Yankees, playing the bench, to a World Series dynasty on my own without the backing of the fucking machine of the WWE. This is where her arrogance is warranted, because this woman, whether you like her or not, has made something of herself in the industry where women cannot make something of themselves by themselves. Think about that, Leon. You ask anybody what woman made themselves by themselves. And back in the day, it was Sensational Sherry, and that was when she became a valet. Tony Storm is another one.
Anybody else that did it was probably New Japan.
Yeah, but Tony Storm is another one that left the WWE
and
became the biggest thing.
I'm telling you, one of the best things in AEW has been Tony Storm, period.
Yeah. But so that doesn't mean her attitude is okay. It is.
What it would,
because that's her character as Mercedes Moné. Remember, Leon, when she's talking to you on live, she's Mercedes Moné. She's not Mercedes Venardo or whatever her last name is. But you ever see her cameos? She ain't got that attitude. She fucking speaks to the bottom of her heart. You ever see her talk in an interview about, you know, her passion for wrestling? She's damn near crying.
Especially talking about Ed.
Yeah,
especially talking about Ed. Yeah,
the attitude you're talking about is the character that's showing that attitude. And I'll tell you again, she never won the AEW championship. She just got pied in the face by a fucking cake when they're celebrating Willow winning the TBS championship. Which, not for nothing, you just said Willow's the best thing coming out of AEW right now, and Willow doing that program with the tag team championships and dealing with Mercedes got her over.
True.
And it's starting to scale. I think she's starting to give slowly. I think she's going to be starting to give the titles back now. She collected them. Okay, now the new folks that we want to build up to have these titles. They're going to beat her.
It's doing that slowly unraveling of the you're losing it. It's a sense of Roman with the double titles. Like you're unraveling it. It's showing the ripples of the titles make you don't make the titles.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is once again a classic storyline. It's just
she's got.
You're not doing anything new right now.
Yeah, and naturally she's got to be kind of tired. Like you're doing that's a lot of work. Like so, it's time. Okay, let me have somebody hold these now because I'm getting tired.
Word.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine traveling.
Word. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I had the privilege of meeting Willow in person. He threatened to hurt me if I didn't twerk for her. But Willow's a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Like she's naturally like a sweetheart. I don't know Sasha Banks personally like that, but Willow is naturally a sweetheart. Like the shit she does for kids and all that other stuff when she was in the independent circuit and all that. She's a bubbly person. Mm-hmm. So she smiles everywhere. That's how she's like Bailey, or the Bailey character. But dude, I think you're holding on too much to Sasha's attitude,
image,
because you may not like that attitude personally, but you have to remember that these are characters. Like Tony Stark and Iron Man is a fucking dick. But I don't see nobody turning around and going, "Well, Robert Downey Jr. is a piece of shit because of what he did in Iron Man." You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, because he was because Robert Downey was acting like he used to act when he was one of the brats. Like, you know, he was one in the 80s.
Oh no, his all-time classic is a Weird Science. That asshole.
Oh man, so you see what I mean? But even him as a person, though, he was as a young guy. Robert Downey was something else as a person. He was not. He'll tell you I was not a great person. And then that's what he's doing. But that's how he's playing Tony Stark, like you're saying. Like he's damn near the grown-up version of the guy in Real Science.
Yeah.
And that's how he would act in public. Like when people would come for autographs and stuff, he would clown you basically as he's half drunk. So like you said, but now though, the Robert, like the mature, gotten through all that, does not act that way. He is not Tony Stark. So yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
So apparently Willem Dafoe plays a sensational asshole, right? Gary Oldman plays a sensational asshole, but the nicest people you'll ever meet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's characters, man. It's a beautiful. You're buying into it, Leon, because he's selling you on it. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Okay? Welcome to the joke. That's the joke we're living in right now. Where
did they meet her? Like, so if
I would do anything for Mercedes to curse me out, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this: if you're going up to folks when they're at the airport,
like 3 in the morning,
you deserve to get cussed.
Yeah, you can.
I don't care. Like leave these people alone. I'm
coming from Japan.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to get back home, and you want an autograph 3 in the morning? Go fuck yourself. You understand that? I get that part.
And I don't know the story, Leon. I'm just saying.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't need the details. I just need to know A to C, and in between is like, yo, I've had a 17-hour flight,
right?
Leon, and you're pushing a paper in front of my face to sign something. Right. Rey Mysterio is a great soul for doing shit like that.
Yes.
Me, I snuff the shit out of you because I want to get to my family.
Yeah, Leon. This is
like, yo, listen, man, I've been on a 17-hour flight. All I want to do is see my wife and my kids.
Yes.
I don't want to sign anything. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. Put me on TMZ and I'm going to be like, yo, listen, nigga, you know what I've been through? I'm looking to get to 5 people. That's all I care about, to get to them. Yeah. I don't give a shit about you, your autograph, your life. I want to get to my family and I just want to rest with them. That's it.
Sorry, I'm looking at.
That's all I give a shit about.
I'm looking at.
And people don't understand that. Like, that's all I give a shit about.
Yeah.
I give a shit about that. I don't work that far from home, and that's how I feel.
Word.
I'm just letting you know, like, yo, I'm not here to. I don't want to socialize with niggas. I just want to get home to my family.
Word. But apparently, Mercedes told the little kid, "What the fuck are you looking at?" I mean, shoot, he was probably looking at that ass.
Yeah. In which case, he probably should have said so. But
well, I think that's just Toe talking from experience right there.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Like, he wants to see that ass. That's just Toe talking from Toe.
That shit's poking at me. Your legs work their way up to making themselves an ass. Shit.
Yeah. Saying, I think people, a lot of people misunderstand that whole. You know what I'm saying? And then remember when they do these Comic-Con things and people are mad hands-on, that's another thing, man. Like, yo, dude, I get you paying your money, dog, but keep your hands to yourself, dog. Don't be touching me, man. Especially women. Like, would you want somebody to touch your wife like that?
Yeah.
No.
Like, dudes get really touchy. I was watching like about Phoenix came up with like creepy touchers, like meeting fans, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to murder a nigga real quick. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to die because my wife right there. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
It's my daughter. That's another thing. My wife or my daughter or both. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wife and daughter. They both do it. I'm like, oh, somebody got to die.
Yeah, and that's where the role of the father has to come in. Where it's like, yo, son, I understand she's hot, but you still need self-control.
Everybody's like, calm your ass down.
Yeah, calm the fuck down, because nigga. That's not how we roll as men. You know what I'm saying?
There has to be some respect and accountability too. It's like, yo, I understand you pay your hard-earned money to do this, but also be a man.
Yeah.
You say like be a.
But then you also have those dicks that think that being aggressive is also being a man too. So that's the fucking problem.
No.
Well, that's the whole thing of toxic masculinity has been pushed to people by certain people, entertained, and all of a sudden, it's acceptable to be disrespectful, but not realizing that, my man, you're disrespectful, but you can't be disrespectful because you can't physically be disrespectful. You're not about that life. You're disrespectful because a dude online told you to be disrespectful.
Right.
But there's another dude on the other end that be like, yo, I can physically disrespect you whenever I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you? Yeah. Like, yo, fuck around and find out is my favorite shit. Fuck around and then find out. Right. That's my favorite shit of all time right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
fuck around.
You win the ring and found out.
Word.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They two of them fucked around and found out at the same night.
The night, yes.
Word.
That was a wonderful night. I was like, wait, let's turn this. I was flipping back. Hey, let's watch this now.
But the thing that kills me about it is, which I love about it is, what?
Wait, because Lay, you sound very disrespectful. That's just Lay's natural tone.
I sound very to you? Well, so here's what I'm talking about. It's like, remember what I said earlier? Have you known nothing about my character with Ricochet, who I was? Right? Like like I'm always quiet, and all of a sudden, I show you my personality.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the Thunderdome. You walked into it.
Yeah.
Leon, you came in hot.
Yeah.
You came in really hot. And I explained it to you both very respectfully and also openly. But then you kept going, and I had to make you understand the other way.
Uh-oh.
And none of it was disrespectful. It was not disrespectful, Leon. It was just more forward.
Yeah.
I was never disrespectful.
You got to see how me and Lay get into an argument.
Oh, yes.
I was here for one of those.
Yes.
Yeah. People need to call the cops while me and Lay are chilling. Like, why y'all want to kill each other? Who said I want to kill him?
It's funny. How do you come in hot? You were talking about the whole thing about how she's arrogant, and I'm explaining to you how she's not. And then I said the whole black woman thing, and I'm like, but you're not getting the part of that's her character. And how could she not be arrogant when she has all the success, but she doesn't book her success? She follows the booking, and then she plays along to it. Which, if you play it back, you'll see that I said that. You know what I'm saying?
You say I'm from Chicago.
That's cool, dogs. I got you. I'm from New York, dogs. I'm from the hood, baby. Don't get me wrong. I'm from the Heights, baby. I'm always ready. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm like that dude on Instagram that was talking about the politics. That dude with the glasses, the big dude. I'm like, yo, I'll send you an address, bro. We talk about it. I'll send you a gym address. We can discuss it. You can spar any day you want, baby. I'm with it. I need practice.
You know what it is, Leon? we sometimes
in a friendly Leon, in a very friendly way. We'll have gear and everything. This is not hostile.
Yeah.
That's why I'm laughing about it. It's not hostile. I'm not a hostile person till I need to be, okay?
Sometimes
you come to New York, you want to spar, I'm in.
Word. When people leave a comment, sometimes we need a full thought, because when you bring in stuff like, oh, she's arrogant, I have to complete that sentence to defend it. So if you would have been like, she's arrogant in this way, that way, this way, this way, that way, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, okay, then we see where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because we're like right now, if someone came in and said John Cena's the GOAT, we're all ripping his fucking head out.
Man.
We're ripping his fucking head off.
Right.
But if he said John Cena's the GOAT at sucking, we agree with you.
Okay, then yeah.
We need a full thought.
I'm sorry, he said Planet Fitness. I was like, there's no boxing
I'm about to say,
rings in Planet Fitness or no MMA cages. I got a couple of spots, but I got DM'd them to you. You know what I'm saying? So you can know where they're at, because you know what I'm saying? I'm not giving people I'm not giving people marketing because they're not paying me. So
the best place to do something.
I don't see any advertisements.
The best place to do something is in front of the police station, so we can just meet up there. They don't want to do their job anyway.
I could send you the address where I grew up at, and it's my favorite spot.
You know
that family fights there.
Well, real quick, a tone the show subject. The reason why no one calls the cops is because when we do, y'all don't care. So why the fuck am I calling? Like I went to the cops plenty of times about something, and y'all looked at me like I was annoying you. Right. So I handle it my way. That's why no one calls the cops.
I mean,
he shot 82 people. Well, what the fuck were you gonna do? You didn't help me out when I was getting fucking mugged, nigga. So I let nature take his course. Y'all clean up afterwards. All right, so I'm saying Mercedes is a real life asshole. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Give us. I know she cursed out your friend's kid, but give us the full details on why she's an asshole. We'll give you the time to write it up. Okay.
Oh, well,
wait.
I don't. Well, time out. I don't think pointing out that you've been to jail before is a good thing. That means you got caught doing whatever you were doing. It's not a good thing. That means you might have not been good at what you were doing, but you got to jail.
Sweet home Chicago.
I'm just saying, it's like, you know, when people go like, yo, I did 2 bids, so stop doing what you're doing because you got caught twice.
Yeah, it's like
don't do that anymore.
The Jim Carrey, stop breaking the law, asshole.
Exactly. There it is. The liar thing. Yeah, like yeah. You're not good at what you're doing, so stop doing it.
But yeah, all right, going back.
Yeah.
To because the topic of this was like getting stuff off his chest of how WWE is slowly starting to take away the passion of him. Like
yes, absolutely. Yes. So the last thing is Triple H's booking.
Yeah.
Like in general, it's been hot garbage. Period. Like there's some stuff you saw you could probably fix, and you still didn't do it. And you were literally like, "Yo, fuck y'all paying all the money to come to do this shit." Like if WrestleMania is $1,300
for one night,
$13,000. I apologize. I missed that. In Vegas, I want 2 things. I want a title match, right? And I want to sit in the ring as it happens.
Yeah.
$13,000, bro?
In fact, I want a striped shirt.
Mortgage.
Yeah, I want a striped shirt. I'll help I'll be the outside referee to make sure nobody interferes in the match.
Yo, I got special enforcer. I'll take it.
Yeah, right.
Did you guys get the email for the Monday Night Raw at Madison Square Garden? They have VIP tickets where you would get the front row seat, a meet and greet with the wrestlers, a private meet and greet with some of the wrestlers. And now it says superstar subject to change, so there's no guarantee
they
who
don't
you
tell
meet.
you that. Yeah, no,
yeah,
they don't tell you that.
And you come in the side entrance, $1,900 per person.
That's the same thing with when it was at Into a Dome, and for that first Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay, they want, like you said, they wanted a car. Like they wanted the price of a car to be able to get there early, like you're saying. You get the first couple of rows, you get to keep the chair, and then you get to meet somebody, like somebody on the roster. Like,
because not for nothing, for $13,000, you want me to feel special? I need to watch this event with one of them.
Man.
Like me and Jimmy Uso watching Raw in the front row together.
Right.
You feel me?
Yep.
Like that's worth $13,000.
At some point, he jumped in the match while we're
sitting
there.
Because imagine that's something that no one else can experience.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're sitting there with Liv Morgan watching Dominic wrestle. Like every match, somebody's sitting next to you, like, oh, blah blah blah, and you're able to talk. That's something you can't experience.
Right.
I paid good money for that. Okay, cool. Like if I'm going to a restaurant and paying $100 for the steak, that's because the steak is $100. I didn't pay $100 going to a restaurant and now have an opportunity to eat steak. No.
Right. Look at it like, oh damn, look at it sizzling on the plate.
I paid more money to do the same shit everybody else is doing.
Right.
No.
What, a seat? All of them got seats too. But now I gotta bring this home.
Yeah. Now I got something to carry. Yeah, I gotta carry this home.
Yeah. Like shit. Like you give me put me in the fucking booth during the commercials and let me talk to Michael Cole and fucking Wade Barrett. Shit.
I can't. I'm seeing the prices, and I'm like, yo, this just the booking, the TKO doing anything, then Netflix not being happy and ESPN not being happy. I was like, that WrestlePalooza shit was the biggest bullshit ever. They mistitled the shit out of that shit.
Yeah.
Because there was not a lot of wrestling happening.
Word.
Have you ever seen the WrestlePalooza from ECW?
I did. Yep.
You can do that.
Yep.
That was properly titled because they had like 12 matches.
I mean, it was like,
and they were all like 20 minutes, 34 minutes, damn near. RVD matches were like always an hour.
Yeah.
Mostly because of his entrance. But whatever, you know, we'll take it back. You know what I'm saying?
Walk.
Like you have half the song will play, and it's a 5-minute song, and then you'll come out.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm with it because I knew I was going to get a great Jerry Lynn match. So I'm with it. I'll take it.
Yep.
So, now DJ sent me a couple videos. He wanted to get some shit off his chest also. And since you here, like, again, DJ,
you're gonna be with me. Like I'm not even. I have no doubt Lay is about to be with me. Like the Sports Illustrated Awards and the shit that they gave the awards to. I know you were ready to throw your computer out of the.
I'll see some of the awards. Yeah. I'll see some of the awards. I'm like, no.
Yeah. I was like, you gotta be kidding. You got like, so yeah, no, I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I sent him a couple of videos, and then so one of them, the guy is like trying to tell us why, like, well, this is why they're correct with their awards, and then there's another guy that used to work with. It's that one. It's this like he's an African guy, but he doesn't have an accent, and we've all seen him before, and like tall, kind of chubby. And then he used to work with Sports Illustrated and all these people to do their wrestling, like the articles. And he's like, I'm gonna tell you why they picked all these awards because Sports Illustrated is on their last legs. And then so WWE being in bed with ESPN and basically all of the rivals of Sports Illustrated is where WWE is. So that's why they're like, okay, I'm going to force all these awards to be AEW awards, even though it would be like storylines that even people that are AEW fans would not agree that this was the match of the year and this was the wrestler of the year. Okay. AEW fans will not tell you that freaking cowboy shit was the wrestler of the year.
Yeah.
Please
I don't know. Word.
Please stop. Okay. Yeah.
Not even in his own league where he's by himself would he be the wrestler.
He'd be on his knees praying to God, God, why do I suck? Shut your mouth.
Begging for a horse somewhere.
Yeah. So that's what I was like, you gotta be like, if you're not gonna give actual award, like, you know, if you're not gonna be serious about it, then don't have a, like, we didn't even know you. Nobody was thinking about you guys' year review for Sports Illustrated. If you're not going to do it right, just don't do it.
Great.
Yeah.
Word. And and then you sent me the video where the dude broke down how Tony Khan was the worst booker of the year.
Yes. Yeah.
And some of the shit he was saying was like legitimate. Like, okay, I get it.
Oh man.
You know, and it's funny when this dude is talking about how Moxie was in the shaved head club. Like, it wasn't we called him the whole year. It's like, yo, this dude looks like he's part of the fucking like he's in jail with the skinheads. Like, what's going on here?
Right.
Like, I get that shit translated everywhere.
Yes.
And people were mad. Like, that's why when people was like, oh, Moxie had the best years. Like, how? People were legitimately mad at him for doing what he was doing. You can't have one match and have the best year. It don't make sense.
You can't put spaghetti, like uncooked spaghetti through your head and say, oh, that was the best match year ever.
Word.
Oh, man.
Because if that's the case, then last year the Miz had the best year because he had that incredible match with fucking Gunther in Survivor Series.
Man.
Like, shit, everything else null and void.
Right.
Shit, what the fuck?
Yeah. So that, like, just
no fun, fellas.
It's all good.
Yeah. Well, my phone's about to die, so probably my parting song meant to be, but got a lot off my chest.
Yeah.
One most important part, I completely forgot to do this. Fuck Cody. Fuck Seth Rollins. Fuck CM Punk. But most importantly, fuck Brock Lesnar.
And then
Fellas, it's been a pleasure.
let it.
DJ, once we'll have another, we'll let it simmer. Of course, always let it simmer.
Yeah, always simmer.
Let it simmer.
Simmer.
We know who we're talking about here.
Yeah.
It's not DJ, but we know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
But shots fired. But right here, we'll have another one. Where I'll be longer with DJ and we'll have a fun discussion. But another thing. To the true ace that retired this year, the true ace. Congratulations to that gentleman for retiring. Sensational matches. Thank you for everything you did, sir. You're amazing. You're what John Cena wishes he was.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Sir, thank you very much for everything you did, because you were literally the true old-fashioned face of faces. You know what I'm saying? Like Ricky Steamboat. Like you were one of those guys. You know what I mean? Never turned a heel, always a face. Sir, thank you very much. I'm not going to mention his name because if you don't know, then I shouldn't have to tell you.
Yeah.
If you're a wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Shibata come out to see you, come on now. Fun times. But thank you to that gentleman for doing everything he did. Fellas, honor and a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. Come back sometime soon. It was fun. It was random, but it was fun.
Hey.
That's
Show, thank you for not showing up, because that's when you do show. You don't show up. Sensational. Love your show anyway. You know what it is. And once again, let it simmer. Simmer. Love you, fellas. Be easy.
All right, brother. Appreciate you coming on.
You know what it is.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. But did you see that video with CM Punk?
No, I did not see the video with CM Punk.
The one I sent you yesterday was like the 20-minute shit on Busted Open.
Oh yeah. I did watch. Like I didn't watch the whole thing, but yeah, I was like, yeah. Oh, CM. But go ahead,
dude. I always find it funny how people would be in an interview talking about shit like that, and then say, "Well, I don't like when the fans think they know shit." Like, wait a minute, you're the one telling us. So are you a liar?
Didn't I buy a ticket?
Yeah, like because that's also my thing. It's like we literally saw the match that John Cena had.
Right.
This isn't like like how Bret Hart had the match with the dude and the videotape was lost and no one can ever see the videotape again and he was supposed to be the next Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
That's hearsay. Like that's like, well, I was there. I saw the match. It was a good match. No. The world saw the match.
Right.
We don't need to know what happened in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need to know what happened in the back to know what happened on tape. And if that's what you plan, you suck at planning shit. Because it was horrible.
It didn't come off like you. I mean, just say that. Like that's. I'd rather he go. You know, it didn't go as planned. And hey, you guys are doing. We understand that you guys are doing something live in front of everybody. You don't get another take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if it didn't come off the way, like, you know, that's not how I saw it when I planned this. We would have nothing to say. We'd like, okay, you want, you know, it didn't. You were thinking something else. It didn't pan out. Like when you went out there, it happens. Like that's life.
Yep.
But to tell us that we're stupid and you didn't see what you think you saw, like that, don't do that. Don't do that.
Word. Leon, is it okay for fans to have opinions? And this is CM Punk talking. Well, listen, everybody can have an opinion. Sometimes people have stupid ass opinions, but everybody can have an. It's okay. Like we're living in a world where everybody thinks they know shit.
Mm-hmm.
But again, when it comes to the John Cena situation, we seen it. We telling you what we saw.
Right.
You know, like we don't direct movies, but we tell you when a movie's good or bad.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah, I love when a critic is gonna tell me that this movie's good. And I'm just like, and I'm like, no, I watched the whole thing. It wasn't good.
It was, yeah. It makes sense.
Or you gave the wrong movie the Oscar. Like I could tell you, like you did. Like there's something you didn't like. Like there's something personal you didn't like about this other movie, and that's the reason why because I can already smell it. Like after I watched I know this is somewhere I'm going somewhere else, but it upset me this much, where they're trying to give the ping pong movie all of the award, like at least the actors in the ping pong movie, all of the awards that should be going to the people that were in Sinners.
Yeah.
And that's pissing me off. And I already see that's what's going to happen at the Oscars too. Even the host of the People's Choice Awards, like, what do you guys do? This sucks. Like, this is not the way this is supposed to go. And they're the host of the show. So yeah. So this is and CM Punk is trying to do the same thing, and you're not gonna be able to do it. I'm like, look, and I've said it on this show a couple of times. Once we saw the documentary Beyond the Mat, that took the curtain away from the Wizard of Oz. Like that pulled the curtain back on the Wizard of Oz. Okay.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Before that, nobody was using terminology. Like nobody knew any of this terminology. We were all good guys and bad guys. And that's where we were just watching this morality play and on the TV, and we watched, and that's all we were doing until we saw that documentary. That was the beginning, and then A&E doubled down, and they made a documentary, like the unreal story of professional wrestling. Then we saw, then they kept going. They're like, hey, this is getting ratings. Then we saw Wrestling with Shadows.
Yep.
And it goes on, and then that's when people started looking more into stuff. And then now we start learning the terminology, and then here we are now. Get over yourself, CM Punk. Like that we are smarter fans now. You guys gonna have to try it. You gonna have to do better then. Like since we know all this stuff, you're gonna have to do better. Like that's why I was impressed with the way, even though I know you didn't like that Cody was in the story, but I do like how they used social media and everything against us for the storyline of, The Rock says, he just kind of shows up and he's gonna, okay, Cody, you go to the side and it's go, me and Roman are gonna wrestle, and then you just sit over there and wait. And then they made it seem like, and then we got all caught up into it. I'm like, you guys know this is a work, right? And a lot of people did not realize I'm like, no, they're using social media, and that's the new kayfabe. They're pulling you all in. No, The Rock is that. I was like, do you hear yourself? Like you sound like me at 8 years old.
Yeah.
The $1 Million Man paid that referee off. That's what you sound like right now.
Yeah.
So, and then boom. And then finally everybody realized, oh wait, this is the story. Which was boom, you found a way. You found a way to modernize kayfabe, which is what you should be doing, not coming on a show making excuses about something that did not that fell flat. Just say it fell flat.
Yeah, because I was telling late before you got here the unreal shit on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
I mean on Netflix is the con man conning us.
Mm-hmm.
Like the best way to con somebody is to tell them the truth, 90% of the truth, and then 10% a lie, and that 10% is the biggest part of the whole con. Like, because in all honesty, Paul Heyman sitting there going, I hate this show because of this. There goes your con right there. Because if Paul Heyman really hated the shit, he wouldn't have participated.
Yeah.
Would. God knows they wouldn't have had him sit up there and do it. If my man said, suck my dick at the Hall of Fame, he ain't sitting there smiling in your face talking about, I hate this show. Yeah, kiss my ass.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. That's the con. The con is they let you in so much that you think you know everything.
Yes.
The problem is their payoffs are not paying off. Because we could have been conned with Cena. That whole thing could have been a con. But the way that they did the payoff at the end of his run, it's horrible. He lost everything. Just the whole bullshit. Oh, we stopped doing 8 matches because people towards the end of the night would forget about the beginning of the match. Bullshit.
No.
Bullshit. We remember the matches that are memorable.
Right.
You stop doing 8 matches because you don't have the ability to have more than one story and 4 filler matches.
I am 47 years old, and I can still go down the card of WrestleMania 3 and tell you the moments in each match, including, like, I'm talking about the little people with Hillbilly Jim and King Kong Bundy, the match where Billy Jack Haynes is a bloody mess after Hercules wraps his chain on his fist and hits him with it, etc. I can go down the car and tell you the big moments because they remember, like you said, like, because they did something that made me remember it, and it was they made the moments even in the opening and middle card matches.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember the emotion that you had when Danny Davis screwed the British Bulldogs out of the tag team title, and then they made him get in this match, and then finally he gets tagged in and he couldn't tag out when Dynamite Kid got in the ring, and then now you could see the whole energy in the dome, because it's like, okay, Danny Davis is about to get fucked up. and then they kicked Danny Davis' ass for a good while.
Yep.
And each slam they had you could see that they want, I've been waiting 3 months to slam you like that, so that's kind of stuff. Like you said, nuance, like the little nuances that you can see, and we know that story leading up to, I mean, we're just talking about a good slam, but the man, he couldn't wait to slam him. Yep. It makes a difference.
Yeah, and who would ever forget Bobby the Brain Heenan in the weasel suit?
I mean, most people don't eat, like, it was like, yeah, it was a match with the Ultimate Warrior. And that was the stipulation that he was going to shove him in this weasel suit. And we remember and we still call him, like, that's one of his nicknames is the weasel. So
and it's not our job as fans to make moments memorable. It's your job.
No. Exactly.
And that's what we're asking. Like granted, we're older now, so we know a little bit better. We've been around the block, but I still would like for these kids to have the same experiences that we grew up watching.
Mm-hmm.
People were comparing John Cena turning heel the same way Hogan turned heel.
It was not.
It wasn't, but if that's what these kids experience, beautiful for you. Mm-hmm. But in reality, no one is going to make a documentary about how the WWE turned their company around because Cena turned heel.
No, that's not what's going to happen.
But WCW became a mega force because Hogan turned heel. And that's because you had no other plans after that. You literally tell us. This isn't me speculating. This isn't me going, oh, this was. You literally said, oh, well, why would The Rock show up and take away the shit from John Cena? Because you was a part of it. You had no other plans after that night. You said you was there because no one was buying tickets to Elimination Chamber. These are words that are coming out of your mouth. Mm-hmm. I'm not making this shit up. Am I making this shit up?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, the whole, like Leon is saying, the whole industry.
Yeah.
It was a shockwave. It was like even WWEF was like, damn, we got to do something. Like, another company was like, we have to do something. Like after that.
Because think about this, right? We have all these. I don't know if you tell me if this is a derogatory statement, but we have all these nepo babies, where
Mm-hmm.
second generation, third generation wrestlers, and
Mm-hmm.
none of them are leaving their mark like their fathers and mothers before them. Right, so I was telling Lay the Flair for the gold,
Mm-hmm.
and the Dusty Rhodes going after Ric Flair.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty Rhodes made that just as important as Ric Flair did.
Mm-hmm.
But in Infinity War and Endgame, WrestleMania, you could have inserted anyone here and it would have been just as big. It wasn't Cody that made that shit big. It was the bloodline. Cody didn't make none of his runs big.
Yeah, it's like he was, it was Cody versus like you're saying, like the the dark side, like the like the Darth Vader and the Empire kind of thing.
Yeah.
And and then you had these rebels that were trying, like, no, we're tired of this, and we're gonna take the tag team titles from the Usos, and then we're gonna go after Roman, and so yeah.
Because think about it, we have that, and then the one time that you can't put insert player here was when Cena went heel. But oh boy, imagine if Dusty Rhodes was in that position, the shit he would have said about John Cena. Because Cody Rhodes, all he said was, "You was my hero, and I want the old Cena to wrestle me." Nothing about growing up, having to pay his dues, having to do any of this other shit, and like having to dig deep. No, Cody Rhodes was already like, well, I already accepted I'm the replacement for you, and I'm the top dog, and I got all this money, so now I want to fight you at your best, bro. Who can connect with you that way?
Right. What do you think of Leon's question here? Do you think it was Triple H fault or
both?
I agree. I would say they both had a part to play. Again, it for Cena, like you said, some of it is you kind of reap what you sow.
Yeah.
Again, all these years of guys like kind of like us and that are on this side of it, that's like, okay, I wasn't entertained by you being Super Cena. Like I didn't want to see Superman. I wanted to see a wrestler, not Superman. Not a guy that's gonna go out and beat an entire Survivor Series team by himself. I didn't want to see that. Like that really, again, you'll probably hear me say it another 100 times, but it really was a moment where I was like, why am I watching this then?
Yeah.
If he can do that, then why am I watching?
Yep. at the end of John Cena matches, it's always been the
right. I'm like Rusev damn near ran over him with a tank.
Yeah.
I was at that WrestleMania, and still, like, I'm like, me watching that match live, I'm like, Rusev is the better wrestler. He looks better. He is moving better. He looks stronger than him. He should win this match by all accounts.
Yep.
There should be no way he wins this match. And then, woo.
Yo, and think about this shit, Leon. Now, I don't know. No caveat. Yeah, think about this shit. We talk about Triple H and John Cena doing this whole thing. Triple H was a part of a storyline where this was huge.
Right.
That was huge. That made a year-long storyline.
Yep.
Between him and Batista. If Thumbs Down makes that shit so fucking crazy, how the fuck does John Cena turning heel not last?
That's supposed to be the
And that was to Cody. And you was here when I mentioned all this shit, and I said this shit to Lay and Show and you people countless times. If The Rock wasn't gonna be there, John Cena could have clearly just turned around and said, "We chose you to be my predecessor, and you have dropped the ball."
I like that.
It didn't have to be nothing about the fans.
Nope.
We
would have got it. We would have just sat back and
that whole "I'm gonna ruin wrestling" bullshit would have. We didn't need that. We didn't need that.
Well, on this show, I said you already did that. Like, you already did this storyline. You already ruined wrestling for like the years that Leon just put up there.
He could have been there and said, "We made a mistake, and I'm here to rectify the mistake."
Okay.
And then Cody could have had that hard times fucking moment where he's sitting there talking about, "This is the same company I had to leave and grow up because you didn't see my worth, and now you don't see my worth, and now it makes it personal." And now we can relate to Cody like, oh shit, he's not talking to Cena, he's talking to the WWE. The same way he was talking shit in AEW about Triple H and breaking the throne and all that shit with the golden shovel. He could have brought that in here against the WWE and Cena. And we would have loved him for it because we loved him in the beginning of AEW when he was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But no. I respect you. That's what we got.
We got the Barney storyline.
Yeah, I love you. You love me. Everyone pull out your pee. Like, what the fuck was that?
Like, wait, aren't we gonna have a fight here? Like, even the Warriors and Hogan found a way to find a reason why they wanted to fight each other.
Word. Like, what the fuck? And then, so you see, I have this post up. I put this in the thing. We're gonna go transition to Gunther.
Okay.
Right, where people saying that Gunther has been a complete failure. He retires Goldberg, he retires John Cena, and he's still in the fucking mid card with less heat than Logan Paul. I don't know about you, DJ, but he was just in Goldberg's last match and John Cena's last match. He didn't retire nobody. We already made the distinguishing difference between that. Correct. Shawn Michaels retired somebody, Undertaker retired somebody. He was just in the last match.
Right.
Also, how do you expect this man to get heat from being in John Cena's last match? This man should be the guy that everyone's afraid of. But then he gets bitch slapped by AJ Styles and nothing happens. You saw that on Monday?
Well, okay. One thing I noticed a pattern with Gunther is like, so next week AJ's gonna get jacked. Like, he might even get color.
Yeah,
because he'll let you, like, so for whatever reason, the reason why they book him this way, I don't know. Okay, because I agree with you, something should have probably happened right then and there. But what happens is he lets you kind of do it. Like, you could slap him that one night on Monday, and he kind of goes, all right. And then the next week he does something like you know, like
Jimmy Uso.
He's beating your brother in front of you while you're handcuffed to the rope. You know, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna let that simmer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, because I think, let's see now, if he doesn't do something next week, then boom, I'm with you. But that's the pattern that I've seen, though. Like, I think next week AJ is gonna get something going. AJ's gonna get his ass kicked on Monday.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, no, I do not see, like, I'm tired. Like, so just like we were talking about, I'm tired of people saying, like, so the word failure, right?
Yeah.
He's not failing. Okay. There's zero failure here. The man just had a world title run.
Yeah.
He obviously, like, so these two guys in their last matches, we'll just say, for argument's sake, was like, yeah, I want Gunther to be the guy who puts me out in my last match. He's doing something right. Okay. He has a persona. They were booing the man all the way to his car after the Cena match.
Yeah, that's not a failure.
Had to have security. Like,
he got over.
Yeah, that's the correct thing. Again, you guys want to like villains. Like, that's the problem. You guys don't understand good versus bad. You're supposed to not like that. You're supposed to. He's gonna do something that you're supposed to not like it. You're not supposed to like it. John Cena was not to, like, again, for those people that were booing because he lost, he was supposed to lose. Please go learn something. Go learn something about wrestling. He was supposed to lose.
Yeah.
So that's what's frustrating to me. Like,
if you're booing because the ending sucked,
that's one thing. Like, we could debate that, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. But the result, no. Like, he was supposed to lose.
Yeah. This isn't professional sports where it's like the Yankees should have won the series and then they blew it, and it's like, oh, you gave up, and they were booing because you gave up on us. Like, no.
He won. Yeah, they
yeah,
won.
yeah.
What do you want me to do? They won.
yeah.
I ran track. The guy was faster. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, are you a believer of when someone retires, they have to lose?
Yes. Even with me and Sting were like, no, I'm so even Sting was arguing with everybody. No, I'm supposed to lose. Yes, you're supposed to lose.
All right, so I think there's a time and place where that's not supposed to happen.
Okay.
So like The Undertaker,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he should, even though he didn't lose, but I don't think he should lose his last match in a retirement.
Okay, a cinematic match like that.
Yeah,
that's completely different. Yeah,
because he's a paranormal guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right? No, that was playing right into. Yeah, no, that's totally. Yeah, that's a totally different situation. Like, so let me put it in the frame of we're having a match in a ring. Okay. No, no magical stuff happening.
Yeah, but
I think you should lose. Yeah.
Yeah. So with like Ric Flair, I get it.
Yep.
It was a stipulation for him to lose, but the way he lost, magic. But just to lose, I don't believe that. Like, in all honesty, like, I'm not saying Cena should have won, but if that's the way you're gonna lose, it would have made no difference if you won.
No, and so I guess that kind of we're still speaking the same language. There is a way, like, not just like all of a sudden you get a small package in the middle of match and 1, 2, 3. No, it should be something that there's a moment where the crowd is going to be like, oh my God, this is it, kind of thing.
Yeah, but
that's what you want.
Yeah, in regard to like Sting though, I can see him winning and ending his career like that being a good thing, because for Sting specifically, they fucked him over in the WWE.
No, I think, in my opinion, all the companies he worked for, screwed him over. Like, and like, that's just my opinion. And because I like, again, in my so again with the WWE thing, it was Seth Rollins that I think screwed the whole thing up.
Yeah,
not the WrestleMania match, because again, like, folks, if you don't believe me, you can watch the documentary he did with WWE. He says multiple times in it, I think this is going to be my retirement. This is the way I'm going to retire. This is going to be my retirement match. So he already, in his mind, I'm going to lose this match right there. He's telling you in the documentary, I think I'm going to lose this match because I think it's going to be my last one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why everybody that keeps saying that, like, no. And then I've seen other, like, Triple H goes, no, we were trying to give him the match and he wouldn't take it. So, and then they go, okay, wait, you look good. I want to, let's get you going against Seth. Let's get a program with Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I think if he doesn't get hurt, we have the run like he just had in AEW and WWE.
A WWE championship. Yeah. Real quick.
A dumbass move, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to read that. Okay.
Chris, he wants to know where we got to watch the house shows. You would have to go on Reddit or follow specific people on Twitter that expose shit like that. Like,
correct.
It depends on what you want to do, but like, if you follow like Liv Morgan or Raquel, they put a lot of their stuff from the house shows on social media because it's the way they promote themselves. But like, you go on Reddit or Twitter, you'll see a lot of those highlights. But to watch the house shows specifically, you got to go to the event. I don't think they're televised.
And you know what? That's one place you still, YouTube, thank you. But going to the house shows, that's one place there's still a value, Chris, because I've seen the prices for those and they're still pretty reasonable but they just don't have them as often as they used to anymore.
Yeah.
So if you can catch a house show, that's where you're going to get the bang for your buck. They actually have more when you go. They have more, like, this is probably what you want to watch. They're more fun. Like, they're not worried about the TV time. They have fun with each other in the ring. They take a little bit a little bit more time to walk back after the match to walk back, and they'll take selfies and everything walking down the aisle. So yeah, I highly suggest like going to shows if you can catch one.
Word.
What's great? It was the management of the company. TNA should have been just as big as WCW, and I should not so put it this way, I should not have to tell people that Sting damn near has as many championship reigns as John Cena for John Cena to be going around saying, oh, I'm the I'm the greatest of all time because of how many championships he's got. Sting damn near has just as many as him. I shouldn't have to. That shouldn't be news to anybody. TNA should have been that big.
Yeah,
that's what I like. They dropped a major the talent that they have, and the and all the chances. They were as much media as we consume. There was no excuse. There's no excuse. That's how they screwed him over. So not say nothing wrong with the booking or anything besides Jeff Hardy.
That would forever be a thing.
Okay, but it was their handling of the company to where so all those years that we're talking about that WWE was just stale. It's partially because of TNA.
Yeah.
So that's how they screwed Sting.
Yeah, but then all right, so I do agree with you that without Seth Rollins hurting Sting, we would have had a massive run with Sting. I think we would have seen Sting versus
because he was to that point he was having fun. You could see he was like, okay, this is fun, and okay, I didn't know it was gonna be like you could see he was like, I didn't know it was gonna be like this, so. And he was having fun. He saw how much Vince actually liked him. He's like, no, I'm not gonna have you do nothing silly. I like you.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I'm not gonna let somebody go out there and say something stupid on the mic. That wasn't gonna happen with him. He didn't know that, but which I get why he thought that might have happened.
Yeah,
but he's like, no, you're Sting. I wasn't gonna. You're like Ric Flair. I wasn't gonna let somebody do that.
Yo,
okay, so
you know what's funny, DJ? I was not a Sting fan. Don't get me wrong, I like Sting, but I wasn't Sting wasn't my guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like Sting,
mm-hmm.
but when Sting debuted at Survivor Series, me and my brothers, she was Sting! We was excited.
Everybody was hollered, yeah,
because it's yo, dude, he doesn't have to be a guy to be respected. This dude, if you watch wrestling, especially back in the day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't deny this man.
Mm-hmm.
His career with WCW, TNA, AEW, whatever. But it was exciting to see because that was the thing that we never thought we was gonna see.
Correct. He's walking down a WWE aisle right now, and he's about to go deal with Triple H right now. Wait, what?
Yeah. And that's a magical moment.
Right.
And they did it perfectly.
Yep.
Ultimate Warrior coming back, magical moment. He had his speech. They did that shit perfectly.
Yep.
Hogan doing the Hall of Fame besides the Trump shit. Before the Trump and
before that.
Shit,
before that.
They did his return perfectly.
Yep.
Now, not for nothing, and I said this when it was right after his retirement.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me to believe that John Cena is on the level of a Sting or a Hogan or Austin or Rock or whatever, there's no fucking way you fucked this up. You protect every second of this man's run. You can't let anything bad happen. That I guarantee you would have been the difference between Vince doing it and H doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Vince would have fucking sacrificed his own life to make sure that this shit went perfect. Because this is Vince's boy.
Right. I'm about to say this is the other, basically the other Hulk Hogan that he created. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if you think about it, because Austin wasn't there for that long. The Rock wasn't there for that long.
Right.
But Hogan and Cena were there for that long.
Correct.
They were the
like
lifeline.
Bruno Hogan and Cena is basically yeah. And that's probably not over exaggerated.
And we've seen this man get special treatment with storylines, special treatment with being able to say whatever he wants to say in promos, his packages, like his entrances. He was doing shit that no one else was allowed to do.
Right.
Whether you think he could wrestle or not. This guy was the guy for Vince. He was Vince's guy.
Mm-hmm.
How do you fuck this up? Like the movie Hitch.
Mm-hmm.
She's into you. It's your job not to fuck it up.
Right.
The fans were into you. It was your job not to fuck it up. And they even said it on Unreal.
Yep.
It would have to be a catastrophe for you to fuck this up after 25 years of his career.
Right.
And you made a catastrophe because we're living in the I hate to keep harping on this, man, but we're living in the LeBron James era where you don't have to put in the work anymore, but you're still resting on your laurels. The Undertaker couldn't go his last couple of matches anymore. He said it. But he still gave us everything he got.
Right.
He still tried to do the best he could.
Right.
Cena never could wrestle. But he always let people beat the shit out of him. And this is what you give us? Come on, bro. You couldn't even act like you're getting choked.
Yeah, that's the thing that bothered. Like, so I wanted to see again. Like, so we talked about so if you're new here, this was my take on it. Like, so, and it's kind of mixed with what Show is saying. So, okay, you're in the sleep. Like, he does the sleeper. He even breaks out the first time. Yeah. Tries the Cena up. He gets cut off. Back into it. And it's like, like, because at that point we're like, whoa, wait, we're used to the comeback right there. And it didn't happen. And now no struggle on the second one. Yeah. Struggle again. Like, make it almost look like you're about to get up again and you can't get up. And then now I can kind of see the smirk, like, this is it. Like, this is really where it's gonna end. Like, kind of, and then I would say, okay, boom, that's the way I would, like, using everything the same way that they ended it. That's what I would have added to it. But just to lay there, and like you said, it doesn't even look like you were in any kind of peril.
Yeah.
Give me some peril. Give me some. You're in trouble. Because even like when you see guys do that in the action movies, like you can see like they're trying to fight, and then they go, okay, I can see where this is going now. I'm not gonna make it. And then they have the kind of grin on their face.
Because look at we talk about Endgame. Look at Endgame. Cap knew he wasn't beating Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
He strapped his shit up and said, well, it was like, I can do this all day. That was I'm gonna die, but God damn it, I'm not quitting.
Right.
Where was that?
Right.
Because every inch of the John Cena retirement was horrible. And we both know we're not John Cena fans.
Right.
But we have enough fucking common sense or enough human decency to at least go, if you were gonna do it,
mm-hmm.
you could have did it like this and it would have been better. Like, in all honesty, DJ, he wins the fucking chamber match. He wrestles Cody. Mm-hmm. He's a heel. You want to do all this shit. I'm not changing nothing that happened. But now imagine Cody versus Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And John Cena's doing Triple H's moves, Undertaker's moves, fucking Alberto Del Rio's moves, Batista's shit. And Cody's like, what the fuck is he doing? And he's like, yo, I got 25 years of being the top guy. You are not good enough to wrestle me, bro. Like, that would have been like, wait a minute. Oh, shit, we're getting something new here.
Mm-hmm.
He's pulling out all the stops to beat Cody. And then when he don't have no more tricks up his sleeve, it's like, oh, that's he has nothing. Like oh, he had to do that because he's
That's
not the
all they
same.
had.
Cena he's not the same Cena he was. He's showing that he's using his brains over this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, just Cody had more left in the tank. That's why he won. He's the younger lion.
You know what that reminds me of? Gonna jump the comic book for a second. The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
When he's fighting the leader of the gang, and then even Alfred in his ear was like, hey, you know this kid is like in his prime and like 30 years younger than you, right?
Yeah.
And then he has to have like this knockdown drag out fight that damn near cripples him with the kid, right? So that's what that reminds me of when you said that.
Yeah, I mean, but it's there goes your poetic, heroic shit. You know, like when you hear Punk and everybody defend Cena, to me, it's like that is the most selfish shit that I can ever see somebody do. Yeah, it's Cena's career, and he went out the way he wanted to go out.
That's all you need to say. That's all they really need to say.
Oh, honestly, yeah, that's all you need to say. But the reality is this: as a wrestler, you're a servant to the fans. You're putting on a show. You wanted to go out in the worst fucking performance of your life?
Well, that I just like kind of like what we were saying earlier. I just don't appreciate telling me how to like you want to call me stupid for the way I feel about what I saw in the match. Like you can't do that. Like that's how I felt when I saw the match. You can't control that.
Because imagine Jordan in his last game, buzzer beater time. He could turn it up like yo, and Jordan just there's 10 seconds left. We're down by 3. Fuck it, I ain't never did this before, and just chucks it up half court, throws it over the backboard. Like what the fuck are you doing? You threw away the game.
You did some Carlton Banks shit.
Yeah,
that's why I started laughing. I was like, that was some Carlton Banks. Instead of passing it to Will.
Yeah. Word. Like what the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to be this is my issues. Like, but I don't like this guy. But the fact that I have to defend little kids to like him around me makes me almost like, yo, bro, you better do this shit for these kids. Like, you better put on the best show you can for these kids and give some of these kids to look up to. Like, you want to brag about you did the most fucking Make-A-Wish appearances and all this other shit, and you sacrificed your whole life for this. Well, then do it one more fucking time and give these kids something to aspire to in your last fucking match. You can't win everything, but goddamn it, you could give your fucking best. And a lot of people, me included, I'm pretty sure you also grew up watching wrestling. We were raised by some of these wrestlers.
Right.
The same way we're raised by some of these TV shows and music.
Right.
And you're just gonna spit in the face of these.
The folks that were raised.
And then, like an entire generation just got spit in the face on. And then the rest of the company is gonna be like, well, you're just stupid because you think you got spit in the face on. What? Who's gonna legitimately, with anybody with some kind of common sense, if you're trying to figure out what your thing is, and this is what you see in wrestling, you're gonna stick with this? We got over 30 years of loyalty to this fucking business. Watching it. It's like we've been through the ups and downs, so we know that there's a turnaround somewhere, hopefully.
Right.
These young kids ain't been through the dirt like we have, so they can just turn around like, oh, fuck it, I'd rather watch golf.
Right. No, because we already know some character somewhere is going to come and be gangbusters.
Yeah.
And that's it'll turn it all right back around. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's we know this, but like you said, the person that does not know this, like they're like, wait, what? So this is it? Like I watch a guy's career and that's it?
Because think about this. Show, your youngest child is what, 8?
She's 5.
No, not your daughter. Your youngest son.
Yeah, he's 8.
So let's paint this picture. And DJ, you have kids, so you relate to this also.
Yep.
You have your 8-year-old boy, and I know Show's son is a John Cena fan. I seen him in this shirt, this gear. You know what I'm saying? He's a John Cena fan, and now him and his son get to watch wrestling every Monday and Friday night. They watch John Cena. They watch all these other people. He takes his son to go see the events, to go see Cena live. Cena, he meets Cena, takes a picture with him, and all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we watch that, right? And his son gets disappointed because of how of that, right? Because his son doesn't know that this is predetermined and this is fake or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't like real life. His son doesn't know that yet. And then his son, he watches YouTube and he's like, "Oh, I want to see." And you got CM Punk talking about John Cena's last match, and CM Punk is basically inadvertently telling people, "Well, you're stupid for being disappointed in John Cena's last match." And then everybody else, "Well, you're stupid because you want him to win, and when he wins, you're mad, and when you want him to lose, when he loses, mad. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And the kid's like, "Well, I would always wanted Cena to win. I'm a fan of Cena." Like, he can't distinguish the fact that they're not talking about him. They're talking about the actual haters that are grown and indecisive.
Right.
But now this kid is like, "Yo, fuck this." And you put on your wrestling. Like, "Come on, kid, let's go watch this." He's like, "Nah, I'm good." You just lost the one thing that you have with your kid because he decided to do some stupid shit like this, and everyone defends him.
Because I'll even take you through for you and I could probably name some of the couple of traumatic, like stuff that was traumatic for us.
Yeah.
But because of the way it was done, you were almost determined to watch for the get back. So
yeah.
Okay. So Hogan gets screwed. Like, you clearly see him put his shoulder up, and the referee still counts 3. That was the first time my father heard me curse on accident because we're all watching Saturday Night's Main Event. 3, what the fuck? And I can feel him grab the back of my neck. I was like, "Oh wait, I'm sorry, Dad." But but like, did you see that? Like, so like, but it made. I was like, "No, I gotta see what like this can't." I was like ranting the whole. Like while they were doing all the even when Hogan was damn near crying, me and him are ranting at the same time. Like, yeah, that's he put his shoulder up. Ultimate Warrior getting blasted in the face with a scepter in his championship match with Sergeant Slaughter.
Yep.
I was like, wait, what are we doing? Wait, what? Why is he even down there? So
word.
I thought he was gonna be Sergeant. I thought he was gonna be Slaughter in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yo, and them screwing Brett.
Right.
Them screwing Brett.
Brett school Brett.
I was a little bit older for that one.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, I'm gonna be even this makes me a bad guy or whatever. I was kind of with it. I was like, yeah, take that shit off of Brett. Screw him. Like I was with it.
But you see, it's still the way they did it. It was still like, you know what I'm saying?
I was cheering. I was like, yeah, take it from him. Like I don't like
because it was so smooth that I guarantee. Like, how funny would it be if 5-10 years from now Brett goes, "I was in on it." It was always supposed to be that.
Well, that's why Razor Ramon went to his grave. Scott Hall went to his grave saying it's a work. He's like, okay, look at all the camera angles. Like, they're all perfect camera angles. Like he spits at Vince McMahon. The camera damn near followed the to McMahon's face, and then him doing so that was in frame. He's like, all this stuff that supposedly was not scripted was all in frame. He's like that you can't see. He knows enough about live TV. He's like, that doesn't happen. Like, you can something that's off script is not going to be in frame like that. So I kind of believe him. He went to his grave with me kind of believing him. I was like, I haven't seen anybody debate him on that.
Yeah.
So
the black eye was fake too.
Vince would get punched in the face.
Yeah, Vince to protect this story. Vince will go in there and get socked. Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
That's another thing. This is what I'm saying. But you see, but you see how where even when Hogan turned NWO, that was
that was a shocker. Yeah,
I had a moment with my father. I was like, damn, how am I supposed to like this man? And he's like, yo, don't let that shit stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never forget that. And then it's like that's like real loyalty.
Is he on?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like real loyalty there and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the Shawn Michaels losing his smile. Fucking Lex Luger, SummerSlam, knocking Yokozuna out of the ring, winning by count out. Everyone thought he was the champion, and he can't win the title. He can't win the title by count out, and then give the title back to Yoko. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah,
like those are all moments that catch people.
Right.
Granted, it's not gonna catch us now, but there's still little kids and young folks that will get caught.
I think done right. I think you can still get us.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you can still get us right now.
I got a comment on that. That I was actually thinking about that last night. I was watching WrestleMania 1 and 2, Royal Rumble 1 and 2, all boring as fuck. No entrance, no music, no nothing. But the element, what I wanted to tell y'all, I think what WWE now is watching a magic trick, but knowing how the magic trick happens. Before, when you see a magician, you're like, wow, he disappeared.
Right.
Now we know he's under the car. It's like,
or you're going, how did he do that? Like, it wasn't magic. Yeah. He's like, okay, how did he do that?
I think that's what the problem with WWE is now for me. It's not the entertainment part. It's just, I know it's a magic trick. So it's like, you got to try to make the magic trick as best as possible for me. Right. Even though I know it's a magic trick.
That's right.
Before
you're exactly
it was this fight. It's like, wow, he punched him.
Yeah.
So
go ahead. All
right. So you saw Royal Rumble 1, right? 1988 Royal Rumble, right?
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure you don't remember, but in that, because I just saw it also, in that Royal Rumble, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat wrestled Ravishing Rick Rude.
He did.
You watched that match. At what point in that match did you go, okay, this is a spot, they're trying to... At no point did it look like these guys were trying to get to a spot.
Right.
Everything looked fluid. It looked like, oh no, Ricky the Dragon whipped that motherfucker in that armbar.
Right.
That arm drag takedown really whipped Rick Rude to the ground.
Yep. Those arm drags.
Everything looked called.
The way Ricky did the arm drag.
Yeah, now you sit there and you go, oh, Penta's about to do the Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah. They're setting up for this. They're setting up for that.
That's the magician. Because I could sit here and do this, though. I could be like, oh, I'm gonna shove this pen up my nose and do the shit where I go like that, and now it's up there, and then pull it out and all that. Like, I just covered it with my hand. But a professional magician make that shit look like it went up his nose.
Right.
Flow. Yeah.
That's the difference. That's what we want. We want that to still be like, we know what you're doing, but keep making it look like it's real.
I mean, I had a table magician one time. Like, so me and my friends, like, they come to it was a restaurant that was just all like magicians would come to your table while you're drinking and eating, right? And then so he came and did these card tricks, and then so the last card trick, like, we almost ran out the restaurant. So he had me sign a card, like he had me pick one, and I show it to him, sign it. I put it back in the deck. He starts doing all this other stuff, right? And then so he did a bunch of other tricks too, right? He's like, don't worry about the cards, and sat those down and did some other stuff. And he's like, okay, now let's get your card. Oh wait, I can't. You know what? Look under your watch. And I was like, you gotta be bullshit. It was folded. Had it folded up underneath my watch. And we just we were running around. We was hollering, running around the restaurant. Even though we know it's not magic, but fool me. Like I want to be fooled.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because literally even Al Snow, because I used to watch a lot of the shit on
now.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Talking. Al Snow would tell you, "Yeah, I'm magicians."
Yeah.
And it's all about the payoff.
Right now, I like him. I like watching where he'll watch like he did like a montage. He was watching a bunch of moves. I will say most of it was stuff that was happening on AEW.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, this is not sustainable. No, like some of the stuff that they're doing is not sustainable.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to stop till somebody like literally breaks their neck and dies right there in the middle of a match until for them to pull. Like they're this is not necessary. Like I like listening to him talk about it. It's like these moves are not necessary. If you really know what you're doing, you don't need to do 8 flips into a 8-flip moonsault to get people to have an emotion in the match. That's not necessary.
I feel like Darby Allin's been injured every year.
Absolutely, he has. It's not you felt like that's the way it is.
Yeah. And at one point Darby Allin was one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW.
Same.
And now I'm on some I don't want to watch this guy die.
Right. He worries me. Exactly. I get worried every time.
it's like, I get it. And you may have like issues with the loss of your uncle, whatever the story is, and that might be true, and you might be going through depression, but we all lost something, player, and the last thing I want to do is lose you.
I don't think your uncle wants you joining him at the moment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The way I'll say it.
Yeah, especially when you have a gift for this business.
Right. You found your niche in life.
Yeah.
He does not want you joining him anytime soon.
Word.
So
no. I wanna mention yesterday I watched the most basic wrestling I've ever watched.
Mm-hmm.
It was hip tosses, abdominal stretches, basic shit that looked amazing. It sounded amazing. It just I don't know if the ring was different. It just sounded a bloom. I'm like, it was just a hip toss, man. Damn.
And we had commentary that talked about the match.
Right.
Like, yo, DJ, I'm pretty sure you don't catch the Raw watch along, but there are times where a show doesn't watch Raw. So I'm trying to describe what's happening in the match. And I was like, yo, fuck it. And I just start putting excitement into my words.
Right.
What I'm seeing is not what I'm telling show. Right. Like the moves and everything, but the way I'm telling it to show is not what's happening. And show was like, yo, you make me want to put this shit on. I was like, you don't need to.
Yeah,
you don't need to. This match ain't like what I'm.
They don't. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah,
but that's what it was. With Gorilla,
I asked him, bro.
Yeah, but with Gorilla and Jesse Ventura, and so is it legal for him to bring a gun?
Yeah, on the outside of the ring. Wait a minute. 360.
He should be disqualified, Monsoon.
Yeah, when the heel is doing something, he's just he makes an excuse, and then the good guy does one, like he pokes the guy in the eye or something. Oh, Monsoon, that's just
that was yesterday, bro. Yeah. As soon as he did one little thing, Monsoon, he should be arrested.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm just dying. He was everything the bad guy did. Nah. He was just covering his eyes. I was dying.
Dude, I was watching the women's tag team wrestling match, and the women who won the match did a double drop kick off the top rope, and Jesse Ventura is like, look, that's illegal. They should be stripped of the championship. And the ref, I don't know where the ref is. And then the other team, the championship team, did like an eye poke. And Vince McMahon's like, look, he poked her in the eye. And Jesse Ventura is like, well, your eyesight got better over the years. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You can see now.
But yeah, Chris, we also we watch and cover AEW as well. Like for a little while I watched Dark, but after a while I'm like, I can watch most of Dark on Botchamania. Like that's like usually like damn near almost every match that's on Dark ends up on Botchamania.
You know what I don't get with Dark? Like I knew the concept was they took local talent or talent you didn't know, and they had them in the ring doing wrestling with other people. And I wasn't sure if these people were supposed to be enhancement talent or they were supposed to show what they were worth. But I knew some of the talent that was on Dark, not like like as
Me too.
friends. I
No,
saw
know
them
what you mean.
in the indies,
Me too.
and I had conversations with them. And then I'm like, this isn't the best you can do. So what is this? Like, I'm literally watching you on Dark, which is fine. It's like, I'm happy for you, but bro, like, you just got here to whoop your ass, to get your ass whooped. Like, what was the purpose of this?
Right.
Was it to show you off, or for you to show someone else off?
It was to show someone else off.
But you don't need Dark for that, then.
But Chris, with Dark, what like so in my like so just kind of like Toe was saying, it was almost like I don't know how old you are, Chris, but if you're our age, it's like watching Wrestling Challenge on Saturday morning. Like it was literally just for one like a star to go out there and have a squash match with the local talent. Like that's basically what AEW Dark was. AEW hardcore fans tried to make it something else. Like they would they would get mad just for me describing it that way. I'm like, that's what it was, bro. It's okay.
We got eyes. We can see this.
Yes. So and that's okay. Like in fact, I'm like because some of their stars even needed the reps, like the people that were on top of the card. I thought I was like, no, this is good. They need the reps. Like that's part of the issue with most of the big matches is you have these big botches in critical moments of matches. That's my biggest critique of AEW. It's like some stuff it's like you guys are trying to go way overboard when you don't have to. You have the talent where you don't have to do this.
Yeah. And the at one point for me, AEW felt like we're just gonna redo everything that happened in history. Like where I drew the line was the fucking Jon Moxley, Eddie Kingston death match, the exploding ring shit.
Oh man,
because I didn't know what they were referencing when they did it, but then when I saw the match that they were trying to duplicate, I deadass was like, "Oh, you people are disrespectful."
It was horrible.
Like in all honesty, when Eddie Kingston's like, "I am pro wrestling," and Moxley wants to say, "I bleed for this shit," I'm sorry. That was disrespectful. Not even the fact that the ring didn't blow up like it was supposed to, but the shit you did afterwards, bro.
Why are you selling sparklers?
It's like, yo, the fact that you wanted to reenact this match, to me, seems like, one, you have no originality, and two, you're just gonna fucking bite off of the people who did it and not even like do it right.
Exactly.
Because in all honesty, DJ, if me and you were wrestlers and we looked at each other and we said, we're going to have a match, but it needs to be an exact replica of Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker WrestleMania, I'll look at you and be like, nah, let's have a match better than that, or, different. Let's do our own thing. Like, right. I don't need to be here crying because the ring blew up. Because when you watch the actual match, that looked like, like the homeboys was like, oh shit, this got real. Like when they first did the first explosion and it hit the dude, you felt,
right,
this is real. Like they didn't realize how real this shit was until it happened. And then at the end of it, the dude's pouring water on his enemy. Like, I didn't want you to get burned alive. Like it's not this serious. Give me this. Don't pour it on me. Pour it on him. This dude has been in an explosion.
Right.
And that's what made it feel like, oh shit, this dude's about to die. And
did you watch the Cactus Jack and the Terry Funk matches?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
even the Terry Funk and Sabu and ECW. It's like,
oh yeah.
It's like, yo, bro, like these are some shits where it's like, yo, when I'm legitimately concerned about your life, and then the person you're wrestling is also concerned about your life.
Right.
This makes it seem so real.
Right.
And I was like, yo, this is scary. And then you try to duplicate that by literally doing the same shit. Like you made a shot for shot remake of Rocky, but it's a comedy now. Nah, bro, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you.
Comedy.
Yeah. I can't fuck with you. I'm sorry.
Why is he telling jokes? Like what?
Yeah. That was one of my last straws. I was like, you know what? Nah, you guys aren't. You're not my type of wrestler. Because I'm not gonna take away anybody's style of wrestling because there's so many different styles.
Right.
But for me, you're not my type of wrestler.
No, like that's kind of where I am. Like I'm done with people trying, like I've had people come at me for the way I feel about the Young Bucks. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, if that's the way you want to watch wrestling, then go ahead. Like, like I just like, I kind of like, I know Bret Hart has all these, like, is mad at the world. But one thing I agree with is when he's like, look, the way that they're doing it makes it look phony. Like, it's like, we're waiting for people to get into places before you do something. And that's what it drags the match down, and it makes it look silly to me. It looks really silly. That's what I don't like about the Young Bucks, and then the way that those two look, like they're 550-pound guys. I'm sorry, I don't see you beating a team of two other guys that are both 6 foot 250, and then so you guys kicked me a bunch of times, and I'm supposed to believe that guy is going down because you guys kicked him a couple of times.
Yeah,
I don't think you got like you hit your ceiling, in my opinion.
Yeah, I remember. I forgot the dude's name, but it was Private Party. I was able to talk to him during one of the shows. He came to one of the shows as a fan. He was sitting next to Ray because Ray knows,
right?
And I was able to talk to him, and I had my We the One shirt, and he asked me like, "Yo, who's your favorite tag team?" I said, "The Usos." He's like, "Not the Young Bucks." I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Yo, bro," but the thing is, like, the Young Bucks had crazy matches with the Lucha Bros. But then, who else they had matches? The Usos had crazy matches with almost everybody that they had matches with.
In different styles.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the Usos are the free for all.
Yep.
With the New Day, and that was the match of the night.
Yep.
Like, there's a difference between just doing super kicks and being. They also give off the energy like they can never get hurt.
Right.
Like, it's like that like let's be honest. I physically am short, stocky, muscular. Like, people look at me like I look like a little wrecking ball. I look like a Taylor Swift song, a wrecking ball, right? But if I were to stand in front of Paul White, the Big Show, you expect me to knock him down with a punch? Like, you expect my punch to phase him, where I'm just molly-whopping this dude the entire night?
Right.
That don't work for me. And if he hits me, then I'm not supposed to, like, be in pain.
Right.
Like, that's what I don't understand. It's like, yo, bro, it's like when you try to wrestle in school or with your friends and they don't realize that you kicked them and they just keep going. It's like, yo, bro, did you not realize I kicked? Like, I can kick you in the gut for real and make you fucking bend, like, act like you got hurt.
Right.
Like, do you want me to fucking physically hurt you? Do you not know how being hurt feels like? What'd you say, Shaw?
I said you better sell before I kick you for real.
Yeah. Like that. That's the thing. It's like, how did that guy become a professional wrestler? And then people love him for that.
Right.
Like, you got tacks all over your body and you not hurt at all. Like, you don't even sting. Like, look at Io Sky. They did an elbow drop to her back a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
And for the past couple weeks, her back has been killing her. She can't stand. She can't do nothing. And then they have this tag team match, and I didn't see no pain in her back until that one moment, and then that pain went away. So how hurt is her back?
Hey, at least she's selling though. A few weeks later, there's people that have a hurt back and don't sell that day.
I'm about to say the next week you only
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, yo, yeah, she's selling, but during the match, you want to sell a little bit. During the match, you want to make that a purpose. Like, here's the thing, Macho Man. Oh, when Ric Flair used to wrestle Macho Man and go after his leg, Macho Man acted like his leg got chopped off. You remember when we used to do the fake sword fights? And if you hit your limb, you act like you didn't have no limb no more. You put your arm in your shirt. I got one arm. You pick your leg up and you start hopping around. That was Macho Man. Macho Man was hopping around on that one leg. He wasn't able to say, Miss Elizabeth was brolic for holding him up all those times when he got his legs fucked up.
That's why she had to go. She also had to be in the gym.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be able to hold him up when he's selling when we're going back to the locker room.
Word. And then when Macho Man wins with that roll up, it's like, that's all he had, player. Like the Young Bucks should be able to do that for us, but they can't because they don't know how to articulate being in the trenches and persevering over pain. And what's the word I'm looking for? Overcoming adversity. There you go. I bet it's too late for me. My brain has lost brain cells. I don't know words anymore. But, overcoming adversity.
Right.
Like that's if you're a good guy, because I don't want to use this face baby shit, because fuck you. Let's just put it this way. You want to act like we're stupid because you told us your terminologies, like a mechanic telling you what the name of the tool is. It don't make me a mechanic, but I'm using the name right. So fuck you. You got a problem with that. So the good guys are the bad guys. Like you're supposed to teach us and coming over the adversity, right? Like the football team. You want your team to come back when they're losing,
right?
If they quit every time they lose, they start losing. It's like, why am I cheering?
Why am I? Yeah. Why am I a fan of the team? Yeah.
Like what?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
They just scored a field goal. It's only 3-0. Why did you give up?
This is sudden death. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we're supposed to be living through you guys, and getting that fucking that euphoria, whatever the fuck, from you guys. Like, we're supposed to be living through you guys.
Right.
That's why everybody loved Austin, because he beat the shit out of his boss.
Man.
We don't get this no more.
And just some of the stuff he would say, like some of us wish we'll walk into, like, somebody step to you, and then you go, and then you say, and he's like, you're about to laugh because he said this like a few times. So, like, somebody, he's doing a promo, somebody comes in the ring, and he just looks at him, and and he just says, somebody's gonna get their ass whooped, and it ain't gonna be me. And I mean, I'm like, wait, what? How do you come up with this stuff?
Word.
That's why we were.
My favorite Stone Cold promos was when he would look at people like, "Oh, you're a tough guy, huh? You tell people to suck it, and you hit your little pedigree. Am I supposed to be impressed? Am I supposed to be scared? I
see you looking at me with your little beady eye.
Yeah, like you suplex people left and right. Am I supposed to be scared of that? Like, you pussy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Stomp a mud hole and you walk it dry.
Word.
Yeah.
Yo, did you see the video I sent you with Bret Hart and Stone Cold? Stone Cold was talking about him.
Yes. Where he's saying that the wrestlers nowadays are actors and not wrestlers.
Yeah.
I did see that. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good take. I'm like, that's exactly what was missing. That he's like, yo, Bret Hart looks half of the time like he's tired or he's wheezing. You see him tripping over himself, walking. He's like, he's not blown out. He's the fucking most, he got the most stamina in this building.
Word. And not for nothing, this is what me and Lay mentioned this earlier in the podcast, but me and Lay were talking about this at the job, and I was like, I don't know about you, but if you're in a fight with somebody, ain't you supposed to get tired?
Man.
I remember the wrestlers used to be full of sweat, and their hair used to and the sweat going all over the place. They can't breathe.
Right.
Ain't you supposed to be tired? How you gonna sit there and say Jay gets winded? Ain't he supposed to? Like, they call timeout in basketball games because people need to breathe.
They have every excuse I've ever, like, just any excuse. Like, just Just tell me you don't like Brown. Like there's somebody Brown is doing the same
word.
He's doing like I was thinking about this. Like I was literally thinking about this when I was running, and then the Jey Uso song came on. Right, so this is what made me start thinking about Jey. And like he's doing the exact. He's basically like they plugged him into the spot that Daniel Bryan used to be in. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we're looking at. And he's doing it his way, of course. Like it's his own flavor of the character, but that's what the character is exactly Daniel Bryan. I've never heard anybody complain about nothing with Daniel Bryan. Not one peep. I was probably like I used to be like, yeah, like when they were mad that when he lost the Roman, like after Roman won the Royal Rumble, and then they had another match to see if to try to get Daniel Bryan back into the championship match, and then he lost. And everybody, that's it. I don't want my network anymore. I'm just like, wait. So the 150 pound 5'5" guy that looks like a barista at Starbucks got beat by the 250 pound Samoan, and you're mad. He won it all last year. Did I miss that? Like wasn't that him standing there with the 2 belts and the confetti, and he won 2 matches in one night? What more do you want? I was like, what more do you want? Yeah. Like they gave him the whole world last year. He can't have it every year. That's not believable. This little man is gonna take over all of wrestling for like he's not gonna have a title reign. That's not believable.
and this is the best part. Those same motherfuckers would be mad at John Cena for winning all the goddamn time. But then
correct.
You want your guy to win all the goddamn.
And Daniel Bryan does the same. He does the same kick. He puts you on your knees and kicks you in the chest every match. Every
40
match.
times.
yeah, every match. Okay, it's the same. I'm telling you, it's the same character, just different flavors, but the same character. And you got to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself why. like I'm not going to tell you why. Like Toe knows what I'm trying to say. Toe knows what I'm trying to say. I'm going to let you figure yourself out. Why is it that I liked Daniel Bryan, but for some reason this guy is doing the exact same thing and I don't like it. Yeah, and I want to come up with excuses.
Yeah,
I'm tired. Like you said, like that excuse that doesn't make any sense. Like that, there's always some excuse that doesn't make any sense at all.
Yep. Shit. Did you hear the interview that Maven had with Devon Dudley in response to JR? And did you hear the part where he's like, "Oh, people." They like certain people and they don't get pushed the way they want. They think it's racism or it's because of the colorful thing. I'm listening to Devon. I was like, it could be that's the way you see it, Devon, because you're a producer and whatever. But you can't tell me that Bobby Lashley couldn't do what Seth Rollins in terms of leading the squad. He did it with the fucking Hurt Business. Like there's certain people, like look at R-Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like this motherfucker could do a lot more than what he's doing, but you leave him being a fool.
Oh, right now, my man on the Street Profits can do exactly what Seth Rollins does, move for move if you want him.
Yeah. Montez, yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, bro, it could be. Like legitimately, no one is saying, "Oh, hold them back because they're color."
No,
but
that's not what I'm even inferring. Yep.
Yeah, something smells rotten in the state of Denmark here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can go through all so. Again, I just see a pattern. Okay. I'll use movies as an example. So nobody has a problem when we see the movie about the Great Wall of China and and a white dude is the hero of the movie.
Matt Damon
is the hero of the movie.
Oh, the Last Samurai.
All right, The Last Samurai is Tom Cruise. Okay. Okay, not a word. Okay. Now, but you fucking make the Little Mermaid a black girl.
Oh,
and we're ready to burn down palm trees like over here in Hollywood. Like, it's just a like, could it not have just been she was the girl that showed up that had the most talent? Like, it couldn't have been that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's not the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl was singing her ass off in the movie. I don't know if you've seen the movie. She's singing her ass off in the movie.
Yeah. I didn't see the movie, but yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like, she's talented. Like, you act like they put like somebody they found at a community theater and just picked her because she was a black girl and put her in a tail, in a fish tail. That's not what happened. They keep changing like watch, the Power Man's about to come out. We're gonna have people cry about that.
Yep.
Even though they don't even know what's gonna happen. Like, we don't even know what's gonna happen in this show, but they just saw a black guy is about to be in the lead role, and we got the crying comes out.
Yeah.
And then I like how they like to lean on, oh, well, how would you feel if they made a white guy the Black Panther? I'm like, well, it kind of happened in the comic books already. Like the
White Wolf.
The White Wolf. Bucky was the Black Panther for a minute. We wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't do. I would not. I'd go to the movie to watch it.
Yeah. And
that's what.
The craziest shit is that, like, you reject the hard conversation, and that's all these things like Blue Marvel. You know the Blue Marvel, right? The character.
Yeah, he's that's like one of the most powerful.
Yeah, that's the hardest conversation you can have when it comes to real life, especially around that time. When it came to race.
Yep.
And it's in a comic book.
Yep.
And you people are like, oh, I don't want to see that. Well, you have to see it because it opens up your eyes to what happened, bro. Like, you don't understand. If Selma didn't happen, people wouldn't have gave a shit about the protest.
Man.
And you're going to sit there, well, I don't need to see that. Yeah, people needed to see these people get beat and fucking tortured and killed on that bridge for them to go, that ain't right. People need to see a woman get shot by ICE. For people to go, ICE is, you know what I'm saying? That's
where I was going. That's right. I like, so you guys said you don't want to see that, and then you're still doing, like, we're still, like, the reason why they're showing you this stuff is like, okay, for those that don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. We're doing it again. Like, so you guys say, oh, I don't want to see this. And then it's happening again right in front of your face one more time, like another go round here.
Yep.
You still don't want to see it? Like, it's like,
yeah. And what's the problem? It's human decency.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in all honesty, let's cut the bullshit. One of the greatest singers in the world is Whitney Houston. And Celine Dion is also up there. But I guarantee you they're not sitting there going, oh, yeah, I want to dance with somebody. It's like, I don't want to listen to that black bitch.
No. I was a wedding DJ, and that's not what happens.
Right?
I'll just say that.
Dude.
And I've been in weddings where they wanted all country and Western until all of a sudden the bride comes up to me and says, hey, can you play Whitney? They just say Whitney Houston. I already know what song.
Yeah.
And then boom, everybody in cowboy stuff and everything comes back to the dance floor. So yeah.
So it's like the reason why we keep distinguishing color is because you people holding them back.
Man.
That's what it is. If once everything's equal, you notice there's no problem. Like but I was watching a video where Vanilla Ice was talking to Arsenio Hall.
Oh yeah.
And Arsenio Hall was getting at him, and Vanilla Ice was like, yo, listen, it's not I don't control who listens to me. But I can guarantee you that because of me, there's a whole bunch of other people that now are exposed to rap. And isn't that supposed to be the issue? Isn't that what's supposed to happen? Like, isn't the responsibility of the artist to reach out and touch other people? We got a whole other type of person listening to rap now.
That, and I also, in my opinion, I've always felt that artists, especially when you become like the biggest artist in your category, you're supposed to leave it better than what you found it.
Yeah.
And that's not what we're seeing. Like, that's why I don't like music now. That's not what we're seeing.
Oh, yeah,
like, you guys aren't even trying. Yeah. So
yeah. And it got to the point where, like, you know how people's like, oh, I don't want to see that. It's like, George Michaels was openly gay and has hits, bangers. I'm coming out. You know, it's like bangers, and people still listen to it. No problem that he's gay.
Whoa.
Elton John, no problem that he's gay.
Oh man, I go to a Elton John concert right now.
But then Little Nas X does his crazy shit, and then that's where people get the fucking. It's like, oh, he is putting blood in shoes and all that. It's like, bro, it's like, relax. If you're talented, let your talent get you.
That's all it is.
Like, relax.
Yeah, you got two hits, bro. Relax.
Yeah. Like, that's the problem. But like, why is it that you know everybody defends the business? Like, but Devon's going back to wrestling. It's like, yeah, it may not be up front, but what you're telling us, what you're showing us, there's only one difference here. There's only one difference.
And I'm putting some of this on the fan. Like, so I guess where I'm coming from is that I'm putting some of it on the fans. Because it's okay, so we just had Jey Uso get pushed to the moon and then all these dislikes on his videos.
Yeah.
They're a company. They have to react to that. We had a period where we had the Hurt Business having all the gold. We had a time when we had Bianca, the Street Profits, Big E, all were champions at the same time.
Yeah.
Yada, and then the ratings are down. So I'm like, you guys, you play a part.
Yeah.
You play it like, and this is why I always like when they don't push so and so, and they'll be like somebody like some mid card, whoever guy that they'll be like, oh, they don't push such and such. I'm like, okay, I see that you buy t-shirts and stuff. Have you bought his t-shirt? Have you bought anything that has his name on it? Then this is a business too. Like if you like, it's not going to be just these us hardcore guys hollering about, oh, this guy has talent, I want to see him push. It's not going to if you don't show that he's going to put butts in seats, he's not going to get pushed to where you think he's going to get pushed. Because you guys were talking about Ricochet a little while, right?
Yeah.
So like you said, so Ricochet, like that man, when Ricochet came out with the Nightwing outfit, y'all should have, and then I think for a second they had some products that had like him with the Nightwing thing on. Yeah. All y'all should have blacked out an arena. If you wanted Ricochet to be the shit, you would have blacked out an arena with all those. There should have been a bunch of Nightwing shirts.
Yep.
At the arena.
Yep.
Y'all don't do that. So that's where. So he's where he is. So
yeah.
You play a part. Like you play a part. Like that's like, so that's, you know, that's why I told like when we talk about Jay, you might hear a little emotion with us because it's like there's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him, and I keep hearing these excuses, and the excuses sound dumb. It's like, and it's exactly what it is. It's an excuse. Like you guys are just, you don't want to just tell me. I almost will have more. I would have more respect for you a little bit if you just say, "Hey, I'm tired of Samoans." Just tell me that. I'm tired of Samoans. I want to see somebody that looks like me. Now, like I'm tired of, like we saw the bloodline and all that. Okay, so now I want to see somebody that looks like me now. Like, you know, you know, now I want to see LA Knight now get more. Thank you, Jay. Move out the way. I'm tired of Samoans. Just tell me that. Yeah. But don't give me these stupid excuses. Like you're
and as dumb as this is gonna sound, me saying that, I'm still gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
They're wrestlers before they're anything.
Right.
Because Jey Uso is not Samoan until he's the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see Jey Uso like repping Samoa.
He wears a when he comes out.
No, I know. Yeah, he wears the lay and shit. But I'm saying is like
And then gets in the corner. And...
Yeah, but when he's wrestling all that other shit, like he's cutting promos. This ain't for Samoa. He's from the hood.
Right. Exactly. I know where he lived. When I was in the Bay Area, I know exactly where he lived.
Like Damian Priest, he stopped repping Puerto Rico. Because we stopped going to Puerto Rico. See, y'all people don't understand. It's like, oh, you tired of Samoans. This is the issue that people don't understand. A wrestler is not of any nationality until it sells tickets. Damian Priest was the most Puerto Rican. Yeah, Damian Priest was the most Puerto Rican when we had Bad Bunny and we went to Puerto Rico. He ain't Puerto Rican no more. He's Puerto Rican, but on the show he ain't Puerto Rican. Karrion Kross, you didn't even know he was Puerto Rican.
I really didn't.
You know what I'm saying? He's Puerto Rican.
Right.
He tried to do that Puerto Rican shit with Selena Vega. It didn't work. And now, what part of her says she's Puerto Rican besides her skin color?
Right.
And she's with her husband.
Right.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. Until it's profitable, no one is any kind of race.
Right.
The only one that distinguishes the race is Yah. And the people and it has to also be the old school heads too, because we do hear these stories about no black man's gonna do this shit and that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like the world was racist our entire lives. It's not news. We've all experienced it. You know what I'm saying? So of course it happens in wrestling.
Right.
But the fans, like you say, it's like you can't have it both ways. You cannot be a fan of Jey Uso and then hate the fact that he's winning.
Man, that's it. That is it. That's it. That's exactly what I've been trying to say.
Like how, Sway? Like, we've been wanting Jey Uso to be the next guy, the next head of the table. And it's the reason why it's the head of the table is because they're Samoan lineage. They're Samoans because it makes money for them to be Samoans now. It's a bloodline that goes back to the beginning of the WWF.
Yep.
That's why they're Samoan. Roman Reigns wasn't a Samoan until he became a fucking bloodline member, or until they needed to go, look, he's The Rock's cousin.
Right.
Please cheer for him.
Right.
What? In all honesty, what is The Miz? Do we know that The Miz is half Irish or half fucking Albanian or something? No. We don't need to know that until they go to Albania and they're like, oh, The Miz is Albanian. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like, to be honest with you, Montez Ford and Azario Dawson, sorry if I mispronounced his name, the Street Profits are not running around the world saying we're black, y'all, and we're black, y'all, and we're blacker than black, and we're black, y'all. Like, they're not doing that.
And I'm so happy they don't have their pants sagging and shit.
Yeah. They're just fucking good tag team wrestlers.
Right.
Y'all the ones that are distinguishing them from being any other color. That belt wraps around their waist the same way it does the Motor City Machine Guns. The same way it does the fucking LWO. Like what the fuck is the problem here? Dude. You want good wrestling, it don't matter what color their skin is. It don't matter what state they come from, what country they come from, what planet they come from. Good wrestling is good wrestling.
Because I didn't hear any complaints when I knew the Street Profits were gonna make it. Was when they won this main event match at Monday Night Raw. You probably know what I'm about to say. And then they went out to the crowd, and then they're dancing around with the crowd, and then this lady just hands her baby to Montez, and Montez is playing with the baby. I was like, okay, they made it. Yep. They made it. I was like, they made it. Like, a white lady just handed her baby to Montez Ford to play with while he's walking down the aisle. Like, what?
And going back even further, Coco Beware. He was beloved.
Yes,
people loved Coco Beware.
Right,
and they loved fucking Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson and all these people. And do you think there's like the wrestling fans was like, oh well, we love him. He's my favorite wrestler, but he's black, so he can't win the titles.
No,
no, you rooted for your wrestler. Pedro Morales was a fucking a Triple Crown champion.
Yep.
He's Puerto Rican.
Yep.
Hello. The Colognes. Like this
Ivan Putski.
Yeah, like this is the shit, man. Slick was one of the best fucking the managers.
One of the best theme songs.
Yeah, the sideshow bro, and you always lie to your friends.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. It's like y'all people don't like they had Akeem the Dream, the African Dream, a white man doing that shit, and it was.
Like,
he just had no rhythm. That's why he just had no rhythm.
I was like, what are we doing?
but that's what wrestling is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a way for us to escape reality and enjoy our favorite guys going up against our least favorite guys and them showing us magic. And now it's commercials, it's products. We're no longer it's like sport, like basketball. We're no longer watching athletes. We're watching products in a ring, and whatever's selling the most is what we get pushed down our throat.
And you know the story of Dick Murdoch against Rocky Johnson, right?
Tell it to me again. I'm mad.
All right, yeah. So there are some wrestlers that are known to be racist.
Okay.
Dick Murdoch was a card-carrying Klansman.
Okay.
All right. So he was having his match with Rocky Johnson, and then so he just flat kicks him in the stomach as hard as he could possibly kick him. And then so the match ends. They go to the back. Rocky, yeah, don't ever do that again. Okay, don't ever you get one. I know why you did it. We're let's be professional. When we're in the ring, don't do that again. Next night, right? So he collects himself and then he knocks him the fuck out, like in real life. In the middle of the ring, right cross, knocked out, pins him and walks out. So yeah. That's why anybody tells me about, I'm like, no, do not tell me anything about Dick Murdoch.
Word, shit. But it's sad. It's 2025.
Right. 26 now.
It's 2026. My bad. And these people are following the president. These people are sitting there. The South will rise again. All this other shit. Make America great again.
The stuff they've always wanted to say and do. Yeah, they're doing it now.
But in all actuality, like the core of it, what do you want? What's gonna make America great? We get jobs. It's not our fault you don't have jobs. The businesses sent the jobs away. But you want peace? It's not our fault we can't afford shit. And some people have to turn to robbing shit so they can eat. And some, believe it or not, it don't matter what race you are. Some people are just fucking criminals.
Man, I work in social work. I look at stats all day long, and like the actual stats. So I know when people are full of shit. I know when people just heard something on a right wing rhetoric kind of a thing. As like, no, you don't know what you're talking like, and then it just further tells me, okay, you don't know what you're talking about. You probably never been anywhere. Like I think some people are just afraid because they never the amount of people that have never been like out of the square mileage of where they grew up is alarming.
Yeah.
Okay. Like go, if you guys don't believe me, look that up. Like it's a very high, like only like, I think like 30% of people even have a passport.
Yeah. I just got mine.
So, but at least you've been outside of New York. Okay. Yeah. Like there's some people that haven't been outside where they grew up. So you've never even I say that to say some of you never even seen a black person in real life.
Yeah.
And you think that we are all these things.
Yo, you go down south, like they're fucking sweethearts.
Mm-hmm. No, there's some places where I had a great time in the South in some places. Mm-hmm.
Shit. Me and Show, we went to south of the border. Mm-hmm. And that's I think that's the border of North Carolina going to South Carolina, one of them shits. Okay. And you go get your fireworks there. It's like a little fucking, theme park or whatever. Right. And it's early in the morning, so we're in the stores. They just opened up, and we asked this one woman, and like, where can we get some barbecue? Like, around here. And she's telling us her whole life story, and it's like an accent and everything. And me and Show's like, Like, damn, I ain't never seen nobody like that in New York. Yo, so you remember that lady that was telling us about that fucking the brisket sandwich we could have gotten down south?
Yeah, I remember.
She was a sweet little lady.
Mm-hmm.
With the accent
she
and everything.
Know Jack.
Yeah, she didn't know where to sell. But also, like, you go to like we would go to the gas station, and I hold the door open. Of course, white people ain't say nothing. And you got this old black man come up to me, he's like, "Thank you for holding the door for me, and thank you for holding the door for them too." Some people don't know how to act. I'm like, I appreciate you. You didn't have to thank him. It's like, no. Right. Listen, man, you didn't have to hold the door for me. And I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not used to this fucking level of humanity and niceness for people. So you better watch out.
You know what was the most racist I ever, like the place I was where I had the most racism? Madrid, Spain.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it because you're an American or because you're black?
Because I'm black.
Okay. Because I know there's some places that hate you because you're American.
No. So, well, first off, like I told my ex family, like, because I went with my ex's family, and they love Spain, and and it was right around the time of the Olympics that had like Kobe on the USA basketball team.
Okay.
So I was gonna take that jersey with me because I knew, because we were going during the summer. I was like, this is gonna be it's gonna be blazing hot. Oh, you shouldn't wear that. I was like, why? They're gonna know you're American. I was like, they're gonna know that when I walk off the plane.
Yeah.
And then they're like, there's
the email.
They're like, oh wait, no, there's African people there. I was like, yeah, I don't look African. I've been to other countries. I know what I look. I know what they're gonna think that I am when I walk off the plane. I'm trying to tell you.
Like, the way you walk is American.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys are not understanding. I know what's about to happen. And then they were trying to, no, you don't know that. Okay, so I didn't take the jersey. So as soon as we get, we're coming out of the airport, we go to the line of taxis. So they're just in a line, right? Just waiting. You literally just go to the front of the line, and then you get in the taxi and go. 4 of them took off when they saw me stand there to wait for a taxi.
Wow.
4. And then finally one of them stopped and let us in the taxi. Went to dinner that night. 3 restaurants did not serve me. I sat there and watched, because they're like, oh wait, this is Spain. Like they don't, serve you right. They want you to get the atmosphere and everything. Okay. I watched people walk in after us and get their entree. So I'm like, no, this is not what they're doing. Like, you guys, again, I've been my color a long time. You guys need to listen to me. I've been my color a long time. They're not gonna like if I got up from this table and you guys sat here, they're gonna serve you. So I went to a stand, like I got some food from a stand is what is when it ended up happening. But yeah, so that was the most racism I ever besides getting, stopped and frisked as a high school kid multiple times. As an adult, that was the most I've ever had.
Yeah, I've Long Island and Boston is where I felt the most racism. But most of my life, it's been favoritism that I've been subject to. So it's like I've always like, oh no, this is the favorite here, and then like fuck you. Right. So you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I get it.
That makes sense. Yep.
Like shit out in Boston. We went to the hotel and they're like, yo, don't wear the Yankee hat. Don't wear the Yankee hat. I'm like, oh, fuck that. Dude, I shit you not. I looked outside. You know how the hotel has the glass door, you can see everything?
Yeah.
A pickup truck with about 5 good old boys sit outside the truck and they staring at me. So my mom, her boss's best friend, and her daughter are with me. We went to a concert and I look at my mom, I go, just go to the room, and I'm about to walk outside. And I'm like, yo, let's handle this shit now. Like, you ain't gonna stare at me. Like, I got women here. So if you're gonna do this, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a young, stupid fucking person. I thought, I was the shit.
Right.
So I would have went out there and fought all 5 of them if my mom didn't stop me. Just because they looked at me. Like I was stupid. Like people don't understand how stupid I was. So
they could have anything. They could.
yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they were prepared. Like they knew I was there. Like they came there for me.
Right.
But my mom stopped it.
Like one of them was probably a police chief.
Right? FBI.
Yeah.
But the crazy shit is also, it's like that same time all the dudes is doing that, but the women were so nice to me. And I always thought it would be the other way around.
Okay.
Like, okay. Not that the dudes would be cool with me, but I always thought the women would be giving me looks like, oh, look at this fucking Spanish dude. Nah, they were chilling. I was like, wait a minute. It's only the guys here that are fucking racist? I was like, what the fuck?
I think it's the strongest with them. Cause I had a time in Boston too. Cause we went to what's that? That island like that's right off of Boston that you get in the trolley and
shit.
Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did Martha's Vineyard one year, and so we were in Boston for a couple of nights, and then we went over to Martha's Vineyard. And yeah, like you said, like I knew the little, you get the little jabs and the little stuff that they'll say, so they know you hear it. Think you don't know what they're talking about. Like for example, one of the names they like to call Black people is Mondays. Because who likes a Monday?
Makes sense.
So that's why they call it like, so there was on the Mondays, like while I'm in the room, like I'm not stupid, dude. And then but in my one thing that worked in my favor though, there was a sports card store in Martha's Vineyard. And so I go in there. And then there's a Kobe Bryant, and this is before he died. He's still playing.
Yeah.
There's a Kobe Bryant rookie card, $35. I was like, wait. I was like, is this real? He's like, yeah, like I'm in Martha's Vineyard. I can't sell, like, nobody will buy it. I'm like, it's your lucky day today. Yeah, so I still have that card in there.
Nice.
Yeah, so that worked in my one time. It worked in my favor.
The word shit.
I was like, yeah, it's your lucky day. I'm gonna take this off your hands. Here's 40. You can keep that.
Shit. But you know what? The reason why I asked you if they didn't like you because you was American, because you're Black, because we went to Florida. This is the same trip. We rented a Tesla, and Krills, my boy, he flew down.
Okay.
So I told him, I was like, yo, I have to charge the car. It's gonna take a half hour. So he landed. He took a taxi to the gas station I was at, charge the car. So while I'm waiting for him, I'm sitting at the gas station waiting for the car to charge, and I'm chilling. And I didn't know that down south the gas stations is where the place to be.
Right.
Like that's the place to be. Apparently.
That in Walmart.
Yeah.
They are kicking it.
So I'm chilling. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm chilling there. I got my Jordans. I got my brand new Hulk Hogan tank top.
All right.
And my shorts and my glasses. I'm chilling. And people are looking at me. And I'm by myself. And I don't like people looking at me.
I'm about to say, here we go.
And I'm like, oh, shit. And at one point I said to myself, because I got older, and I was like, maybe they looking at me because I'm nothing like them.
That's part of it.
I'm like, maybe it's not because I'm Spanish. Maybe it's because I'm sitting here without an issue, and they're like, this motherfucker has to be from New York, or he ain't from here.
Oh, they definitely knew you were from there, yeah.
Yeah, so usually when you got the he ain't from here vibe, everybody got their eye on you.
Exactly.
So it's like, maybe it's not because they got a problem with me being Spanish or whatever. It's maybe because I'm not from here.
Right.
So I gave him back the I'm not from here look. So stop looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Like there will be a problem. Right. And then eventually people just stop looking. But at that point, I was ready to just be like, all right, which one of y'all want it first? I'm walking in this Wawa. I'm getting me a fucking chocolate milkshake and I'm fucking you up first. Now who's next? Like, I'm tired of y'all looking at me. What are you looking at?
And whip ass.
Yeah. The word. Meanwhile, the chick behind the counter's like, we have bubblegum on sale.
Please.
Buy it. But yeah,
I'll give you the gum.
Yeah. I always had the attitude. Like my pops, he was one of those guys that he always instilled in me. When you're walking down the street, you have to be aware of everybody. I got paranoid, pretty much like a low level paranoid. So there'll be times that Krills would be walking with me around his neighborhood and be like, yo, bro, you do know that not everybody in this fucking place wants to fight you. So I don't know that, but they keep looking at me. He's like, yo, bro, they just living their life. And he has to remind me that, yo, dude, not everybody wants it right now.
Yeah.
They just trying to get to where they going to. Right. I said, yeah, but shit, but I gotta let them know that they get it. I was like, Medea, you gonna get got before you got me, because I'm gonna get the got her before they got me. Shit. That's why when people were like, "Oh, you should travel the world," like, I don't know. Yeah, there's other laws and other, like, I can't go to, like, I was telling Lay, I was like, shit, I go to Colombia, motherfucker pull a machete at me, I gotta kill him because he's swinging that shit at me, and I don't know the law there. So what's gonna happen? I don't know if the law says that a foreigner can't kill a guy with a machete here. You know what I'm saying? Like they all coming after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Specifically, a Puerto Rican can't cut a motherfucker with a machete.
Like, wait, you're Puerto Rican? Come here.
Yeah, got him. Shit.
Like, damn it. No, I'm Mexican.
Shit, I'm telling you, when I went to Puerto Rico, I got fucking confused when someone said, enjoy your meal. I'm eating the sandwich with my grandfather and my pops, and this dude came up to me and said, Ben Provietro, right? It's basically enjoy your meal, like, have, you know. And I looked at my grandfather, he goes, he told me what he said. I said, I know what he said. But I was like, why the fuck he say it? And my grandfather said, because this is a peaceful land. I said, what? And my pops is like, we not in New York no more.
Right.
I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, wait a minute. People actually are polite?
Dude, like, so you were reminding me of, so I like to go to Mexican all-inclusives, right? And so when you go in Cancun, that's mostly East Coasters, right? So you're laughing already. So like you said, this is very chill. It's all inclusive, right? So so you're gonna get 5-star meals that you already paid for. You can order 2 plates if you want.
Yeah.
And I can just hear the New Yorkers, like, they're totally like, wait, so, you know,
wait, what you mean?
Wait, I just get to eat this and that I can get another, like, they were the whole time, like, I'm just laughing.
just pulling the steak off real slow, like, you sure this is free?
Or, you know, we're at the pool and he's ordering drinks and, oh, here's a tip. He's like, oh, senor, you don't have to tip. I don't have to tip you? Like, I mean, they were, what do you mean? You know, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, we're not civilized to that shit.
Right. Like, yo, just enjoy yourself. Enjoy myself, you know.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. Shit. Yo, DJ, my goddaughter turned 3 on Monday, so we had the party on Saturday.
Okay.
And there's little kids running around, and I'm looking around. I'm like, this is weird. And I see the moms all stressed out, chasing the kids, and this one woman's like, oh, yo, you're lucky you ain't got kids. I was like, I know, I can give them back. And this just going. And at the end of the day, I tell my aunt, I said, I can't believe I just witnessed an entire get together when not one kid got yelled at. When I was her age, I would have got yelled at just because my mom wanted to show the rest of the world that she's the one. Like, yeah, I'm the baddest bitch in here. Look, I yell at my kids. I ain't afraid of you, none of you motherfuckers. Like,
what are you doing over there?
Yeah. I'm like, yo,
all right.
Word. I would have got yelled at for sitting down, not doing that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, how? And it's like, well, you know, it's a new world. It's a shit. Some of them kids should have been yelled at.
I'm about to say, like, that's the problem. Like, there's some kids that need it.
I'm like, damn.
I say this as an educator.
Yo, oh my god, yo, I went to McDonald's. Was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. 2 days ago, and it was a group of little like teenagers, and because they're not funny.
No,
I believe we were a little funny or entertaining. These kids are just bitches, like gay bitches, and not even like homosexual gay. They're just gay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, shut the fuck up. Read a book. And this one kid screams at the top of his lung like a little girl, and it was a boy.
Oh jeez.
And he did that, and I swear to God, I just was like, see, this is where somebody should go up to him and smack him with a brick, and be like, "Were you not raised with common sense?"
They weren't.
Like. The one thing my mom always told me, that I'm not your friend, but she always said, act like you got some sense.
I got that one too.
Act like you got some sense. You may not have any sense, but act like
it, yeah.
While you here with me, you better act like you got some sense.
So the issue, so again, I can tell you this because I've seen it, is like I would say, I'm gonna say like a good 85% of these kids were raised on stupid YouTube or TikTok stuff.
Yeah.
And so they think that's funny. Like, so that's something that they would think is like, I'm pretty sure some creator somewhere does that and they think it's funny. And they don't like, so they don't get like, they didn't get the lesson. Like, you don't do everything you see somebody else doing on a screen. Like we got that lesson. They didn't.
Word.
Okay. In fact, they think it might be lucrative for them to copy some of the stuff that they see these influencers doing. And that's why I don't like, so when people ask me why I don't like, you know, like the guy that like dances around with food and all that, like the, you know what I mean? Like that dances around like a buffoon with food. You know, that's why I'm like, it's not necessarily because I don't like what he's doing. It's like you have people that are raised on their iPad.
Yeah.
And they think this is normal. They're going to think this is normal behavior. And here we are. You just
you mentioned raised on the iPad. Mm-hmm. In that party, I'm talking to my cousins, and there's a newborn baby. My cousin just had a baby a couple months ago.
Okay.
And so there's two brand new born babies. And then my other cousin is having his second baby. She's pregnant. And his first baby's like he just turned 1. So he's like a couple months older than 1. Mm-hmm. And we're all sitting there. And he goes, I don't believe in that iPad shit. I don't let my baby look at no iPads and we limit the TV. He goes, the issue was we had to sit there and be quiet when adults talk. We couldn't speak when adults were talking.
Correct.
So that means we had to sit there in our own imagination.
Yep.
And minding our own fucking business. And that's how we got creative.
Or we played with these.
Yeah, we play. Okay. I remember my mom would bring toys and like, here, play with these and shut the fuck up. Don't do nothing.
Basically, and that's all you need. If I had 2 of them, that's it. Like
that's all I needed.
Yeah. I could have an hour-long match with these 2 figures right here.
Word. Put it down 5 minutes and another match now. That's it. Shit, but now these kids, they're all about. They want to play the songs. They want to do this. We didn't have none of that. Oh, can we play this song? Well, most of the time it was because there was no on-demand shit.
Nope.
If you wanted to hear a song and it didn't play on the radio, too fucking bad.
Man.
Too fucking bad.
And you didn't have the cassette CD record, then.
Yep. And you only heard it once.
Right.
Yeah, you only heard that shit once. There was no play this shit forever.
No. We're going to play it one time. Like, maybe if it were a hit, like, if it was like a good hit that everybody liked, then okay. And that was the other thing. Like, we actually liked most of the music that our parents listened to anyway.
Word.
So
word.
We had respect for older music. Like, oh, that's so old. I'm like, why? Why does that matter? I don't understand why that matters when people tell me that. Like that, why are you playing that? It's old. So a song has to be made yesterday for you to listen to it?
Word. It's good. It don't matter how old it is. Yo, as a parent, DJ, I want to ask you this one question. And then show also, like, how comfortable are you telling the kid that's not yours no to something?
Absolutely. I do it all the time.
Like not like
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
because I'm not comfortable yet because my no's are aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like I'm gonna hit you, but it's like a definitive no. Like when my father said no to me, the president was like, "It's written in the Congress. This nigga can't do it."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like there was no, oh no, maybe you should. So it was definitive. Like there was no baby pussyfooting around it. But then like I can't, like, how you gonna fucking be so stern to a fucking 2-year-old? Just because so when people say no to it, they're like, oh, this said they so caring and all that. And I'm gonna be like, no, sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at. So I'm not comfortable saying this shit to the kids.
I guess like so because I like so that shows, and I'm not making fun of you, but just showing that you haven't been a parent, right?
Yeah.
So and Show will probably be with me on this. So what in that kind of a situation, especially for a 2-year-old, like so I'll do for a 2-year-old. When they're older, it's something different. And I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
For a 2-year-old, they don't know what the hell they're doing, right? They're just kind of going off of instinct. So now here, like, so a little bit of my degree is going to come out here. Their brain is literally filled with endorphins. Like that's why they seem kind of happy and dopey, because that's what's really going on, and their brain is just full of endorphins. Their bones are made out of rubber. Like that's why you can see them run and then fall from a straight sprint, right? And just fall smack on the ground. And if you don't say nothing, they're just gonna get up. They only get scared because you got scared. Like, oh wait, I should be scared because you're scared. If you don't say nothing, they will just get up and keep going. All right, 2-year-olds. So let's say you see them about to go over and the knife, and you know what they're about to grab. Like, cause you just know, you just got the parent shit. You know, they're about to grab the knife that they just cut the cake with.
Yeah.
So instead of saying something to the kid, because you know that's a futile move. Like they don't have enough sense to even when you call out to them to stop. So you got to go over there and eliminate the danger.
Yeah.
And let them, and then like basically you're damn near like Mr. Magoo. Like you're kind of making it safe as they're stumbling all over the place. Like that's basically how you parent that without having to do all the no's and everything. Because yeah, it is a thing. I know it sounds crazy when you see parents do this, when they say no thank you or they say something else. Because if you just keep saying no, your kid's gonna pick up on that and they're gonna start doing that, and it gets annoying. So that's why people don't do the whole no with 2-year-olds that are just learning the language. So yeah, so it's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. That's why I like parents that they take the initiative to. Oh shoot! I know my kid's about to go start grabbing, and since it's my kid, let me go make sure they don't grab the wrong stuff and lead them to the bouncer. Okay, come on, walk over to the bouncer. So yeah, that's parenting right there, without having to do that. Now when they're older, yeah, I'm doing some stern sit down and stuff like that. Like so.
Yeah, there was one time my mama came out of me. I don't know how I was watching this kid.
Okay.
At the job.
Because you saw that they weren't paying attention.
Well, no, it was. He came to the office. It was my coworker's situation.
Okay.
And him and the mom left, and the kid is just sitting next to me in the office. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, well,
what happened? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, this kid is talking. I said, fuck it. I put on Justice League.
Okay.
And we had pizza. He wanted a slice of pizza. I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I'll give you a slice of pizza.
They left him with me. So this is what's happening.
Yeah.
That's basically how I would have saw it. Yep.
He took 2 bites of the pizza and said he wanted another slice. I said, you got to finish your slice first. He threw the slice out. I said, well, now you don't get shit. And I took the pie and I put it down. And then he looked at me and I said, what? Nobody ever told you no? Stop acting stupid. Like, I was like, don't pull that shit with me. You think you smart. Nah. And that my mama came out of me. I was like, you done disrespected me, boy.
Right. No, because they do know when somebody, like, they're going to test to see if you're a pushover. So, yeah. No, you did the right thing. Because now when that kid sees you again, he's going to eat that whole slice. You're not going to even hear nothing from him. He's going to eat that whole slice of pizza.
Because I was raised like that. Like, my pops was the type of person, he didn't say much, but when he said shit, you do it. Right. Like, I remember my cousin, we was at a restaurant, she wanted to refill a soda, and her soda was like that much empty. Mm-hmm. Like, she took a sip of it. He's like, finish that one first.
Right.
And she got mad, and I'm like, so my papa was like, well, then don't get no more soda. And he told the waiter, he's like, don't give a shit. And the funny thing was, like, no one said nothing. Like, usually, don't talk to my daughter that way. And it was like, no one said nothing. Because it was, because at that point, the adults was like, nah, we all got common sense. What the fuck you doing?
Right.
But nowadays, don't talk to my kid like that. Blah, 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 blah. It was like, well, somebody got to teach this fucking kid some
consequences. There are consequences. Yeah. Like my dad, like you're saying, like my dad tell you something one day, you know, that stove's hot over there. Now, if your ass starts stumbling over there and then my dad will look at, go ahead and put your hand up there. Oh, yeah, that's hot, isn't it? Huh? You won't do that again. That's the way my dad would.
Yeah.
And then you didn't touch it again.
Shit.
So just as effective, like yes, there is no like by the time they start talking and stuff, it's time to learn consequence. Like from there, there are consequences to things.
Shit, I remember my uncle. We was at the dinner table and my cousin, his daughter, started calling him by his first name. And he getting mad, but they're doing it to piss him off. Mm-hmm. And at this point, I'm older. Like I'm like 10 years older than my cousin. And I turned to my uncle. I was like, yo, how come you don't do nothing to them when they call you that? And he slapped me in the head and said, because I can hit you. I said, damn. He's like, I can't hit my daughters the way I hit you.
Oh, that's so all he's got to do to fix that when they want, because they're gonna want something. Like, there's gonna be a day they're gonna be with him. They're gonna want something. Oh no, uncles get you stuff. I'm, what's his name?
Steven.
Yeah, I'm Steven. So I'm not your uncle, right? So fend for yourself. In fact, I'd eat a whole pizza while staring him in the face. Man. If your uncle was here, you guys would be eating pizza right now.
Dude, I remember one time we called him Pete, and he looked at me and said, "Who the fuck? What you fucking call me?" I was like, "Hey, your name?" Like, no. My name to you is Uncle Peter. I'm like,
man,
never again call him.
Man,
shit. I remember one time I was talking to my pops, and I was like, "She won't let me go nowhere." My mom ran in the room and said, "Who the fuck is she?" I was like,
in another conversation.
I'm like, what? It's like, you don't fucking call me she. I'm like, damn, I can't even I can't talk to nobody in this movie.
Yeah. I can't do nothing.
The word.
It's like George Lopez. I can never do nothing.
Word. But the knife shit though, like I've been there. Like no, like I'll do the no. I'll pull that shit away. Like don't even look at me.
Not in my watch.
Yeah, don't go over there. Nothing. Even like
that's my another saying. Person, not on my watch.
Word, another person's dog and all that. You got ask show. I'll tell them straight out. Like little babies, you don't cry in my arms. Those are rules. Like dogs, I whisper in there. I'll bite you the fuck back. I will bite. I've never been bit by. Well, my dog was the only one that bit me, but I bit his ass back. So I ain't taking no biting from another dog. They want to come underneath the table. Yeah, they want to come underneath the table looking for food. I'm like, I don't like you like that.
Right.
Go to somebody else.
Want it.
Word. Shit. My dog was a Rottweiler. He was a King German Shepherd Rottweiler. So this nigga was huge.
Right.
and I bit his ass. So I ain't afraid to bite no Chihuahua, no fucking Great Dane. All y'all motherfuckers get it.
Come on with it.
Yeah. Like I told this one dude, he had his dog off the leash. He's like, "Oh, the dog ain't gonna do nothing." I said,
"No, I don't."
I said, "That's fine, but when I hurt your dog, I don't want to hear nothing."
Man,
I could tell the dog was a puppy. He was doofy. He was growing into his normal size. He had to be about 1-2 years old.
Right.
But the thing is, the dog went after my sleeve.
See,
so he did a little nibble on the sleeve. So
yeah.
I put my hand up. He's like, "Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing." I said, No. I don't want my dog touching nobody. So I'm not touching nobody's dog.
Right.
You gotta have better control of this nigga, because I'll fuck you up and then fuck up the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you don't understand the way this, like, when someone walks by, I'll pull the dog closer to me, like, because I don't want to take the chance of you touching my dog. Like, it's not even the dog biting you or nothing. Because my first dog, he'll let you pet him for a little bit and then be like, "All right, fuck off." This one is neurotic, my new one, because he was abused as a baby. So I can't fully trust him. Like, I don't think he's gonna do nothing, but I always got my eye on him.
Right.
So I had to lay on some. No. You asked me before you touch the dog, but I'm not gonna put him in a situation where he can bite you just cause it's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
And you know it's Tuesday. You know what that means?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, put your dog on a leash, or have that motherfucker trained to come to you when somebody walking by. Because this ain't his block, this ain't your block, and if I get fucking bit, I'm fucking him up, and I'm fucking you up, and then I'm gonna go to your mama's house, and I'm gonna fuck up your father. It's personal around here, DJ.
And then you will run a mile.
Word. What movie is that from, show?
You know I'm not gonna know that.
Huh?
I say, you know I don't know that. Nothing. Why you playing?
Remember the Titans, bro. Jesus Christ.
Man, on that, you go ahead and sign out. on that
word. Joe fucked it up for everybody. Alice the Wall kills cops for a living and fucked up the Playboy P just for everybody. Fuck that for everybody. We all got to go home. But yeah, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow. The Tone the Show. You know, DJ, you always welcome.
Thank you, sir.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.